Yo, yo, yo. Live on a Sunday. Little new thing. Sunday hours. Cowboy Talk. I got Eshan with me. What's up, man?
What's happening with you guys, man?
And the mysterious man, uncensored. What's good?
Oh, what's good? It's too early to put the kids to bed, but you better hide your wives because uncensored
Got
is
hard to
live.
wire you up for sure. For sure.
It's like damn. It's like 4 o'clock where we're at, man. So
Yeah,
like,
it's too early to put the kids to bed, at least on the West Side.
yeah, exactly.
Man, y'all watch Freaky Friday.
Yeah,
Y'all,
man.
y'all probably saw the first time uncensored ever really got out of character for real.
Man,
when
I could have really got out of pocket, but
Yeah, you controlled yourself pretty well. I may say.
you was like, when people don't know how to shut the hell up, I was like, oh snap.
hey,
Nah, he was
as,
justified.
as grown men, when one person is talking, I understand you might disagree with what's being said, but you can't hold your tongue for 30 seconds to let somebody speak.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. All of the Dak guys do that. I don't know what it is about his fans, man. They just they all of them did the same thing. The excuse maker guy did the same thing. He was worse, but I mean, yeah, I don't know.
That's a lack of self control, man. When you like, he told himself, "All right, you got it. I'm gonna be quiet," and he still couldn't do it.
He still, yeah, you're right.
I think everybody wants to win, and everybody's just tired and fed up. And I think a lot of people just try to hopefully they some type of way can speak it into existence. There's nothing we can say that's going to make anybody play better on that team.
Right.
Schottenheimer's a first-time head coach, man. There's nothing we can do about that.
Yep.
You don't have no camaraderie with this team. I don't care how many lunches or dances or whatever they go on. It ain't got nothing to do when the ball kicks off on Sunday. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's you that playbook, your coaching staff, their headset that controls everything on both sides of the ball. That's when we evaluate you. I'm not going to evaluate you for taking these guys out or something like that. That means nothing.
Yeah.
You know, when kickoff starts, and whether we on offense or defense, and letting your defensive coordinator do what he do, but overseeing it, saying you think, yeah, that's good. I don't think that's good. And when you're the play caller, so you overseeing everything on that side of the ball. That's when I can say Schottenheimer's doing decent. And people not gonna run to me and expect me to get them that evaluation in week one because I'm not.
Right.
That's too early. But week one will show at least bare minimum.
It'll show something.
What we're probably gonna see on down the line because, like I've been telling people, listen, don't give him the accolades of being around 20 plus years when I say he don't have experience. But if he stank it up, then you try to flip it and say he don't got experience.
You know they're gonna do it.
So I want you to maintain what you say, that he's been around this league for so long and all that. And when we get out there, we're gonna see, because there's just something about, I don't care if you stand on the sideline, but when it's your job, when you're going up against, and I don't like him, but Sirianni, he's a good coach. He
Right.
know how to coach his team. You can tell they listen to him.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe not Noah Brown, but not Noah Brown. AJ Brown.
I know you, man.
AJ Brown.
Maybe not AJ Brown, but everybody else listened to him.
Well, AJ Brown
He
is.
said that was Champ. Champ commented on that video, said, "Man, they don't sound like me."
It sounds exactly like him. It was crazy.
The talking pace, the stuff, it's always Champ.
Man, he was whispering exactly like Champ. So
funny. When it's time to play, and Schottenheimer got to go up against these other guys, these other head coaches. Schottenheimer, see, this is the problem with this organization that we have. And when I say we, I mean us, like our panel. They talk too much without action. Schottenheimer shouldn't have said, "I'm going to win a Super Bowl with Dak." Why would you say that?
Based off of what evidence?
Why would you say that?
Yeah, we haven't done nothing yet.
He said that before he even had a full team assembled. This is when he first got hired.
He said it in the press conference.
And then he just recently said, "We're going to win so good, the other team's going to be trying to hire my coaching staff."
Yeah.
Who said that? I've never heard that in my life.
Fucking stupid shit.
So that's my problem. So, Addict, two camp bodies and Winfrey, and yeah, that's what they do. You know how they do, man.
Yeah.
That's what they gonna do. We're gonna add them camp bodies, but I hope everybody's having a good Sunday.
Yeah.
My Sunday not so good.
Oh no.
My mom and nephew literally OD'd in prison today.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
So it's always bad news. But
sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not so
life, man.
Yeah, no.
He said OG better not show up with that catch ball. Hey, it was. Oh, you talking about Champ? Champ had. He had the Shogun hairstyle.
Nah, he had that Shogun hairstyle.
He did.
Am I the master?
He had the Shogun.
You know what's crazy, man, about this fucking team? We haven't played a game. It's been what 3 months since Schottenheimer's been hired, and how the fan base has completely turned when we haven't even played a preseason game is nuts. You remember 2-3 months ago when we hired this guy, everyone was so pissed. Everyone was talking. Everyone was like livid, and they're like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Then now all of a sudden, people are like grasping at straws at stuff like, "Oh, he taking the quarterbacks to Greek dancing or dinners and all this kind of stupid shit." So it's crazy how
80, man. What's up?
What's up, 80? It's crazy how in 2-3 months when it's the same thing, no games have been played, how an entire fan base can flip on a guy. It's wild.
Well, I think did I cut unanswered all? My bad.
No, I'm here.
No,
here's what it is. They just have a bad way of expressing that they want to win.
Right.
No, they express it terribly. Like they have this thing where they just say the overboard crap. Like they get excited for the wrong. We've been so bad that any little things get them up out of their seat.
That's true.
That's how bad we've been.
Right.
Like this fan base, everybody wants to win. Everybody, but the delusion, the hopium just clouds how they feel. They know what's going on. They know the possible. And I don't mean to bring this up to be funny or even rehash it, but like when you got guys that say stuff like, "Oh, I know Pickens don't run lazy routes. I seen him play 17 games." Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. You didn't see a single game from that guy. It's okay to just say, "I hope he do good."
Yeah. Or I hope this is like his second win, or he realized like this is his last chance, or something like that is better than trying to say that he don't take plays off. But everybody knows he does.
There's nothing like we always say, man, absolutely nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, I don't know. I was wrong." I don't know why people just have a hard time saying that, man. It's crazy shit.
He absolutely does take plays off.
No, without question. I'll be honest. I haven't even seen it. I haven't seen most of Pickens' games, to be honest. I've only seen snippets of what they show in the medias and stuff. So I haven't even seen it. And even I know he takes plays off, man. So miss me with the bullshit that you've seen all 17 games and he doesn't take plays off. Like, come on, man.
Walking the beast. Yeah, I've seen some games, a few, and I know who he is. I know who he was because he had the famous video when he got drafted standing in front of the TV.
Yeah.
I know who he is, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie just to make myself believe that he didn't take plays off. It don't mean he's gonna do it next season. We just talking about why we have reservations now, and people seem to forget that that's okay to feel like that.
Yeah, people are not okay with saying
it blows me because you should be worried as a Cowboy fan about that because he's coming to our team,
and you gave up a third,
and you get
for 17 games,
and that's what we talk about. We talk about the hold on now. Don't y'all get too excited. Let's look at these things. He do this. Let's look at what Pittsburgh gave like they was like, go ahead, get him.
Yeah,
that's not always a good sign, man. And not always a bad sign either. But I'm just saying, don't just brush everything to the side.
Just take things
I wanted to work too, but I got to put things in perspective for my saying to know what to expect and to not be overly excited about something that might not happen.
They knocked Mike Tomlin for the diva quarterback, wide receivers. But there's two ways to look at it. You can also look at it and say, Mike Tomlin got the best out of those wide receivers, even though they was a problem. Because when they go to other teams, they're nothing like they are in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. That's true. No, that is very true.
So they try to use it to knock them, but that could be looked at as a plus too.
No, I agree. People like the fan base, man, just has to keep things in perspective. We got to stop. Like the fan base has got to stop with, just oscillating, like going up and down and constantly just riding this emotional roller coaster. It's like we haven't played a game yet, man. Keep things in perspective. It's okay. Like let's see how it plays out, man. Like let's. Just 3 months ago, like the same people who were saying, "Oh, Michael Irvin is happy" and all this other stuff. Just 3 months ago, he called Schottenheimer a substitute teacher, essentially. So, and we haven't played a game. So, like, come on, man. Like, let's just stop with the hyperbolic shit. Like, overreacting over stuff. It's just as annoying to me.
Anybody who uses Michael Irvin as a reason to hype the Cowboys have never been to a game. Michael Irvin is the hype up before every single game. He's got a minute. He got a minute and a half video to get everybody riled up and off their feet.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what the record is. Michael Irvin is going to hype up the Cowboys. He's a Cowboy for life,
without question. And I mean, I love what he did on the football field, of course. I mean, but it's just you got it. He's an ultimate hype machine, man. So, like, taking his objectivity with a grain of I take his objectivity with a grain of salt.
You cannot put that in the same sentence with Michael. Objectivity doesn't exist with Michael.
No, I know that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I mean.
So, hey, if I had a team, I would definitely have him doing the pregame talk and stuff like that.
No question. He's crazy. Like, I mean, I love seeing him get hype. It's fucking awesome. But it's just because people was arguing that because Michael Irvin said this, that, and the third about Schottenheimer, all of a sudden, see if a Hall of Famer says, I'm like, dude, just 3 months ago he called Schottenheimer a substitute teacher. So, come on, let's be real here, man.
Well, they act like Michael Irvin is the only Hall of Famer that's commented on this team. Emmitt Smith has commented on this team. Troy Aikman has commented on this team.
Right.
But now Michael Irvin's opinion holds more value than theirs.
Right.
It's because Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith didn't say what they wanted to hear.
Exactly.
And
did you see the interview Troy did last week? Where he said I could have been more harsh on the Cowboys, but I didn't want to pile on.
Really? I did not hear him say that.
Yeah, well, that ain't verbatim. He did a long interview, but he basically said as a broadcast announcer, he don't want to be a homer or anything like that. So he's trying to be balanced, but he felt like he could have went in a little bit more on the status of the Cowboys.
Wow.
This team is bad, man.
Yeah. It just the fan base just drives me crazy, man. More than the team, it's the fan base that gets me annoyed. I mean, I whether we win or we lose games, I mean, sure, you're right. There's an emotional roller coaster, but the fan base just gets on my nerves. I way more than the Cowboys play does at all. To be honest with you,
Jerry Jones is loving this, man.
Oh, he is. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, it's what he wants, man. It's the headlines. The fan base they got him hook. He got him hook, line, and sinker, man.
Man, it's like he said. He said, I can't even see it. Oh, he said, and I would say that they did improve on some areas of the team that needed to be addressed, but we still need another DT and another CB, but our front office doesn't seem to see that as an issue. Well, Jerry has this thing to where he think making a splash pick at a certain position covers everything. Yeah. If Jerry can make a splash pick at safety, he think that's it.
Yeah.
That's his problem. Jerry right now think Pickens. Jerry is like, see, I told y'all, I'm the best. That's how you feel with getting George Pickens.
Yeah, he gets attached to the name. It's the same thing with the fan base. Fan base gets attached to the name.
It's unfortunate, man. And I know we don't necessarily say what people like to hear, but we say what the truth is. Slide the mic to the super chat. He said, I remember Jim Dunn said that Dak should not have gotten an extension. The media fans don't agree with that, but extending Dak was a massive mistake. It was a mistake. Thank you.
Yeah. A lot of the fan base was trying to crucify Jimmy Johnson because he said he wouldn't extend Dak Prescott.
The law-abiding citizen said Jimmy Johnson don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, but that guy does.
That's amazing, bro.
And and when Emmett made that comment about the team, he also said Emmett don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He definitely said, "Oh man, Jimmy don't know what he talking."
Yeah. No.
Said something about his boot thing, Prescott.
No, I'm sure. I mean, Law has his fan base saying that they're proud that he met Dak, as if that means anything.
Still ain't won nothing.
I just laugh at it, man. I mean, you're meeting a celebrity and you're proud of it. More power to you, I guess. But I mean,
he said if we didn't have Pickens, the wide receiver rule would have been off. Lamb, Tober, Mingo, Turpin, Brooks, Floyd North. Okay, let me. Okay, I hear you. Let me say this.
Well,
you got to factor in new head coach, injury-prone quarterback. How much of Pickens and the Lamb combo are we really going to be able to exploit anyway with our limited QB? It's not even about the position. It's about the quarterback. There you go, champ. Exactly. It's about the quarterback. Will he be able to capitalize on having that much talent on the outside, on both sides? Will he be able to capitalize? Because 8 picks in 8 games.
Yeah.
Will he be able to capitalize on having that much talent? Will the offensive line be able to pass block the right way with the new pieces? Yeah. Will our new running back be able? Will they learn how to chip and help block? Maybe a dog defensive end that's coming in. Will they learn how to do that? Like, there's a lot of factors that go. See, we're talking like Pickens is our savior. See, it doesn't matter if Pickens is better than Tobin and Mingo, and I'm not trying to go back and forth with you about it, but I'm just saying, what does that mean when your quarterback is limited?
Yeah, I mean, look, Dak will probably play better than he did last year, but that doesn't mean much to me, at least.
Playing better.
No, I know. I'm just putting. it doesn't mean much to me.
How worse can you get than 8 interceptions?
Well, no,
how worse can it get?
Without question. I mean,
I just hate that we keep bringing up this one name, George Pickens.
He's
not our savior. This team has had problems before this kid was born.
Yeah, they're acting like this is going to change the.
So now we got another guy on the other side that's going to get overthrown. How many times was Brandon Cooks wide open for a touchdown and got overthrown?
Right. No, they're acting like George Pickens is going to all of a sudden change the entire team's trajectory. That's stupid shit.
On paper, he makes our team better.
Sure.
Champ, I sent you the link. I don't even see you. I'm sorry. There you go.
He's saying he's backstage. I don't know.
He look at him shaking his head. I don't care. Shake your head. Champ, I saw your comment. You said that man don't sound like you.
Hell no, he don't sound like me.
Yes, he did.
He 100% sounds like
me. He even had to whisper down.
You're not going to hear it, but
he was talking crazy though. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, you know what? Pickens gonna help the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Dak Prescott's gonna have 45 touchdowns and no.
Oh, no, you forgot. Parker's gonna have 40 sacks, 15 interceptions,
16,
and 100 tackles for loss.
Yeah, so you bumped it up from 30 to 40.
But again, listen, what does better consist of when you have that bad through 8 games?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
There are a lot of more factors.
They were 3-5 last year when that first game against Cleveland, Dak played like horse shit. The games that he barely won, he didn't play like shit. The whole team. I mean, yeah, you can blame a lot of it on injuries, but everybody has injuries. And but you still have that one quarterback who we cannot talk about because people gonna they get sissified. They going to he still have deer headlight syndrome. He hold on to the ball way too long. He do not go through his progressions. You either got to throw it high or throw it low. Only time he and people talking about, I seen some content talking about Dak can throw a wide receiver open.
Nah.
Tell me, when has he thrown a wide receiver open without the wide receiver almost breaking his neck to catch the ball?
He hurt. He get him hurt.
He gets him hurt.
Yes, he does. He get him hurt.
He put him in the line of traffic. He overthrow him. They have to come back.
CeeDee Lamb hurt his shoulder catching Dak Prescott pass.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Dan, 1995. Yeah, Rush was 4-5, but he still had one more game more than Dak.
Backup. He's a backup.
Yeah, he's a backup. Dak is a $60 million bus driver. Special ed bus driver.
But to me, like the people using the injuries last year as an excuse is crazy to me. They used the fact that so many of the players got hurt as an excuse, as if we weren't bad before the injury. It drives me nuts. We were like you said, we were 3-5 before he got hurt. So it wasn't like we were good from the beginning of the year. But they just used the fact that the Cowboys got injured as an excuse, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that Cowboy fan talking about Dak disrespect me to Ian. Okay, when Dak get past the divisional round, then it will stop.
That guy is full of shit.
And from Dan, shut the hell up. That's not all I want to say, but shut the F up. Dak, man. Dak is. They think that Dak is the end all of the Cowboys. They're like he is the Superman that's going to take the Cowboys to the promised land. He's not. We have 9 years of this fool.
About to be 10.
And really it's a product of Jerry Jones. He been through what, 3 or 4 coordinators, offensive linemen come and go. You have we had running backs, didn't have running backs. Now we got unknown running backs. Got plenty of receivers. And then people talking about defense suck. Yeah, your defense going to suck when your offense keep going 3 and out on 2 or 3 different series in a row.
See, we were bad, but you could score more points. I mean, Dak
was
awful. Dak was awful.
I don't want to call him a coach. He no coach killer, is he?
Who?
Hell yeah, he is.
Who? Wait a minute. Who not coach killer?
Coach killer, is he?
Who?
Dak is a coach killer.
Dak is a coach killer.
He ain't as bad as Rodgers, but he up there.
Yeah,
he's up there.
The coach killer. I mean, see, we normally just name the head coaches, but if you go down to position coaches, it's like damn near 10 coaches he's gotten that are gone. If you
the depth was bad, and that's the part I always put on Jerry. I put a lot on Jerry too, but people don't ever pay attention to that. But the depth was bad. It was bad, but I'm talking.
It was bad. It was bad, but still
mistakes that he made through 8 games. Yeah, he made a lot of bad mistakes through 8 games himself. I don't sweep that under the rug. I bring that over, and that's what I assess. If he come and show me something different, cool, good. That's good for us. But based off of what I seen, like he started out bad, man. And going in year 8 or 9, that's just not that dude. You get signed that big contract, and that's how you come out play through 8 games, bro.
Exactly.
Ain't a quarterback I can trust, man. I'm sorry, I just can't. He got to show me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah. I mean, he was terrible last year. There's just no other way around it.
You know what? Phil Quarter, uncensored. Eshaun, I do not sound like that MFer.
You do sound like him.
I ain't gonna lie, the whole chat.
I don't sound like him.
You do sound like him. In terms of voice complexion, at least, you know.
And then he didn't even show his face.
Yeah, he was high.
I mean, kind of, not really.
And towards the end, he came back in. He did towards the end, but at first it sounded like he was talking through a pillow at first.
Yeah. For the first hour, I didn't know what the fuck he was saying.
It sounded like he's talking to a vacuum or something.
People be intimidated. They be intimidated to come up here, so they be hiding their face. I don't know. It's nothing to be intimidated by.
Yeah. For the first hour, I didn't know what the fuck he was saying.
I feel attacked right now.
I appreciate him for coming up here. He said. Dak said before 2023 season that he won't throw 10 picks. Then he threw.
Yeah. That
In
when he had
2022,
15
he
picks.
threw 15, man.
Yeah, 15 picks.
Oh,
That was the season that he said he wouldn't throw 10 picks the
but I'm
next
telling
season.
y'all,
Yeah.
he's gonna feel like he has to live up to having Pickens and
Oh,
Lamb.
yeah.
Take a
100%.
lot of bad risk.
100%.
Mm-hmm. And then he gonna force the ball to Ferguson. It's gonna be times when we gonna see. I promise you this. It's gonna be time you gonna have a running back wide open in the flat. Dak is gonna overlook it, and then when he see the running back, he gonna throw it to it, and then the defense will already recover and knock the hell out of the running back. It's gonna be times we're gonna see like Dak. Where in the fuck are you throwing to? Remember what OG said? You little bitch. That's what we're gonna be
So
seeing.
funny.
The first game of the season. The first game, the Browns game he was
fucking
talking
ball.
about. Yeah. Man, throw the ball downfield, you little bitch. He said.
Oh, you a bitch. The way he said it, man.
Oh God, he's like, man, look at this shit. He always says that. It's so funny.
Oh, that video is. I can't wait. I hope OG come on a live game. I hope he on the live screen with us in that Philly game.
Are you
Mhm.
going live? Are you planning on going live every game?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
I'm live all season.
Remember, that's a Thursday night game.
I'm live all. I'm getting me a dang on antenna, so Champ cannot be ahead of me. I'm getting me one of them antennas. I promise you, I'm getting one.
Yeah. Chaps, you'll be talking about plays that are like the next drive and shit.
And I be so mad because even when he don't tell the play, I know it's something bad. Cause Champ be like,
yeah,
because you mother.
And then his face, he's like, you mother.
And he be like, I ain't gonna say nothing. Be like, yeah, we know it was bad. 9 times out of 10, Dak threw an interception.
Yeah.
It's always Prescott with a dang on INT at the wrong time.
At the wrong time.
But you're uncensored all season. All season.
Right.
We live.
I'll have to see how many games I can join.
I can be on every Sunday.
That's cool.
If it Monday and Thursdays, it's gonna be a little bit harder.
No, pardon me. I'm not doing those days. I'm just Sunday.
Yeah.
I might do Thursday.
Whatever
I'm off Thursday.
y'all come on, it's all good. I'm gonna go.
Because October and November are like super hectic for me. So like
I got you. That's cool.
Now if the games come on after 3:00 on Sundays, then I come on later. But before, nah, I can't do it.
I got you. I'm not going live if I can't have at least 4 of us. It got to be at least 4.
Yeah.
If it's not at least 4 of us, I don't know. Unless me and Unsense can carry a show. Me and Eshan can carry a show. So if it's like one or the other, but other than that, it got to be like that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'll join.
I know Champ's schedule. You know, but he'll pop. If he catch a break at work, he'll pop in.
Now, what was funny that time, me and Phil, we was watching the Cowboys in Atlanta. We were about to turn the Cowboys up, and the fools came back and won the game.
I still be watching that live. Man, we was on the by ourselves watching that when we were on side. Yep.
Yeah.
By ourselves, sure was.
Man, that feels like such a long time ago, man.
It was a long time ago.
Night. I was watching one last night. It was me, Champ, Pat, and Cowboys Abroad. It was from 6 years ago.
Oh man.
It was a long time. I haven't
heard from Cowboys Abroad in a long time, man.
He used to donate so much money to my Cowboys family.
Yeah. I haven't seen him.
Man.
Oh, he used to get him a lot of money. Jesus Christ, man.
Man, it's been a minute since I've heard from him.
I wish I had his kind of money.
He been in the military a long time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in the military a long time. Y'all remember Cowboys Crunk? Y'all remember him?
Yeah, I remember him.
White guy, Cowboys Crunk. He been in the military a long time.
Hmm.
He went and bought that Beamer Bentley from a salvage yard and restored it. He said, so when training camp starts, who get cut? He's saying, you see somebody getting cut, like a name that you would know, or
not any names that I know, at least.
that's how I feel.
To be completely honest, I don't know the depth chart that well. To be
You're gonna get some wide receivers that's definitely gonna be cut.
Yeah. I can see like some third.
Well, I tell you, 2 wide receivers not going to get cut. Pickens and Lamb.
Yeah.
That would be fucking hilarious if all of a sudden they just
if they cut Pickens, oh my shit.
Oh my god.
Yo, if they do it, I'm gonna laugh. I won't even be mad. I'm gonna laugh. That would be fucking crazy.
It's not out of the realm of possibilities. The Raiders and the Patriots did it after trading for Antonio Brown.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's is he in jail right now?
Yeah. Nah, I don't think he's in jail. He out on bail.
OG thought. What was his name? Was it Martavius Bryant?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
OG thought Martavius gonna be our number 2. He was like, "We
That
got
man never saw
zone
the
threat
field.
now."
Yeah.
That's
He
our
thought
red
he was
zone
going to be a
threat.
red zone threat.
He was so happy. He was so happy, man.
some of the boys 6'5".
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can throw it
He
up to him.
he was
Give
happy.
him a chance.
And I saw one
Yeah.
play from the motherfucker,
I
man.
think Donovan Wilson,
You think Donovan Wilson
not
going
the
to
safety. You can't be talking about the safety, right?
No, he can't be cut. Let me pull up his.
Man, the Cowboy really don't have no safety. Cowboy safety is trash.
He can't be to my Dono. No way.
You can't cut Donovan. I don't think you. I think his cap number's too high.
Damone Clark could get cut. Facts.
I can see that.
Nah, you can cut him.
He said Donovan Wilson is a cut candidate. No.
Yeah, you save $7 million if you cut him.
We don't have another safety.
Yeah.
No, that's a different story. But I'm saying financially, he can
Say,
cut.
we don't have no safeties anyway.
That's true.
That's true, honestly. Where our safeties are not good. So,
Matter of fact, I'll put Overshawn back at safety like he did in college.
Yeah, he only has a base salary of $7 million. So you save that. You only got to pay a signing bonus, which is $1.65 million.
Could you imagine letting Overshawn roam back there?
yeah, man. When is he scheduled to come back? Is it October?
I see Miles Sanders getting
Overshawn is November.
November. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
November?
Yeah.
November.
Oh my God.
12-month injury.
He'll be gone for like 3. That's 2/3 of the season.
And what's his name? Diggs is predicted to be a week or two before him.
Make that money, Nate Dogg. Make that money.
Man, they need to get rid of the trade. They need to trade his
right.
ass.
You're right. I love Wanye Thomas. I
Oh yeah, I like
him.
Yeah, Wanya Thomas.
I like him. Somebody else mentioned last week they like Marquise Bell better. So who that was? Somebody.
I don't know about that, man.
Somebody said that last week.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Someone said
Marquise Bell dislocated his shoulder at the end of last season on the special teams.
No, it wasn't Nate. It wasn't Nate.
I think it was Nate Dogg.
It was not him. I know that much. It was someone else, but I know it wasn't him.
Marquise Bell is $1.2 million this year with an $833 signing bonus. You can't cut him. His salary doubles if you cut him.
No,
Malik Hooker's not going to get cut.
You are naming all our starters.
Yeah, exactly. You're just naming all the starters.
If you cut Malik Hooker, it costs you $5 million more to cut him.
Yeah, he's not going to get cut, man.
It might be his last year with the team. He's not getting cut. I ain't gonna lie. I miss what you call a little bit. Baboon Lips. What's his name?
Who are you?
Who?
Are you talking about
Curse?
Curse. I knew you because you always used to get on his ass all the time.
I miss him a little bit now. I ain't gonna lie. He could blitz. He
just was out of position all the time.
Always.
Yeah.
Well, that's been a problem with our safeties for years, man.
It sure has.
It has. That's true.
Yeah, Micah Parsons is $24 million on the cap right now.
Wow.
Terrence Steele is our third highest paid player, $18.125 million.
God damn.
He makes more money this year than CeeDee Lamb, Trayvon Diggs, Donovan Wilson, Malik Hooker.
Wow.
That's Jerry.
Yeah, that's terrible, man.
That's Jerry.
That's Jerry.
That's what I be talking about, man.
Oh, you only save $750,000 for cutting them, so there's no point in cutting them.
Yeah.
Oh, he can wrap up. He can tackle. He just get he get beat, Dan. He get beat.
Yeah.
Always out of position.
Yeah,
always. They all are though. It's always been.
Here's my question: what type of defense is Eberflus going to run? Is it going to be Tampa 2?
Yeah, it's a Tampa 2
cover 2. Yeah,
that's what he do.
Yes, that's Tampa 2 defense. Yeah, we don't have the personnel for that.
That's what he do. You know, that's all we got. We ain't running nothing else.
Yeah, we don't have the size on the defensive line to try to run anything else.
Oh, that sucks so bad. And see, these fans, man, and I hate to keep doing this. They don't see nothing. All they see is George Pickens, like he finna play defensive tackle, quarterback, and everything else, man. They make me so mad, bro.
They see the names on the jerseys, man. That's
Dude, I'm gonna tell you. more and more.
Man, yes, we do. We definitely do. I've been screaming about DT for how many years? 6 years?
I was about 6. Yeah.
I've been screaming. We need. You know what? The last time I think the first time I started screaming about DTs, it was black and white. Now it's almost fully white.
It wasn't even. It was just like the goatee. It wasn't even a full beard.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been screaming about that for a long time. But no, the Cowboys get these oversized defensive ends and put them in up the middle.
Or they get fucking Mozzie.
That's all they do. That's how they do. They move defensive tackles. I'm sorry, defensive ends, defensive tackles to what do you say? Uncensored. What they want the defensive tackle to work the quarterback, and they want the defensive end to stop the run.
And that's the way they look at it. It's weird.
That's how they act.
Stupid. So in that case, then, Parsons should be the leading tackler in the running game.
Well, and the crazy part is that they have tried to get defensive tackles in.
Yeah.
It's just Will McClay is so bad at evaluating defensive linemen. Because Jerry Jones don't know every defensive lineman. Will McClay's job is to bring them the top 5 prospects in each category. And then Jerry Jones might watch some film along with Stephen Jones and the head coach and stuff like that, and they might settle on a player based off of that. Yeah. But if that is the players that they are bringing them, it's a shit list to begin with.
Yeah.
Because see, Will McClay supposed to supposedly, like wherever the coaches say, I want this type of player, that's what he bring in.
Yeah. He's living off of that Zach Martin thing, man. That's it.
I ain't gonna lie, and that's why when they get on here and when these guys was like, man, F them picks, man, I don't even care about that defense. Every time I just think about what bro said. These guys don't watch football, and I really believe now.
They don't.
They don't watch Cowboys football. That's all they watch.
They don't
they watch Cowboy football, but they don't know football.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't know when a pass is thrown over the outside shoulder that the receiver looked inside, but with a safety bearing down on the inside, the quarterback put the ball in the right spot. The receiver looked the wrong way. They think that that's a bad pass when it's really on the wide receiver. They don't know that CeeDee Lamb used to do this shit all the time his first couple of years. He used to run behind the linebacker when he's supposed to cross the face of the defender. You always taught to cross the face of the defender. You don't make your quarterback throw up and over a linebacker.
Right, yeah.
But CD used to run behind him all the fucking time, and Dak Prescott would throw an interception. And see, I know football enough to go, that's on CD.
Yeah.
You don't put your quarterback in a bad situation. When you run in a slant, you run in front of the defender, not behind him.
Right. That's what happened when he had the 15 pick season. Multiple games that season. I remember.
Yeah, CD did that shit like 4 or 5 times on him.
Yeah, exactly. And it led to like multiple picks in multiple.
He did it twice in the Green Bay game.
Exactly. Yeah, in the Green Bay game. I remember that. Yeah.
And then a lot of times CD want to get mad, but I'm like, hey, bud, both of y'all need to look at them tapes. What route you running?
But see, this is where I go. Coaching is a bigger problem than the players, because that should have been coached out of CD the second time he did it.
Right. Yeah.
The first time, all right, that's a mistake. CD, we want you to run in front of the wide receiver. I mean, in front of the linebacker. Don't run behind him. This route is across the face. The second time he did it, didn't we just fucking talk about this? You're a fucking professional.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I still talking about this? Why is Micah Parsons he's been lining up. He's probably been playing football since he was 7.
Yeah.
How the fuck are you lining up in the neutral zone?
Right. Crazy.
At least 15, 16 years worth of football in that man's life. Yeah. Lining up in the fucking neutral zone.
Stupid, man.
That rule has not changed since the inception of football.
Yeah.
The tackles, remember last year they were talking about the tackles lining up too far in the backfield, so they were pushing them up on line of scrimmage. That was a focus. They were letting them cheat. But that line of scrimmage ain't moved since football started. Defenders cannot line up across the ball.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he got so many fucking penalties and no coach was willing to get on his ass about it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the coaching for sure is a big problem. I agree for sure.
With every coach, I don't understand what every coach had. How is penalties, offsides, false start. Why
Every coach.
hasn't the
Every coach.
Coaches change, but these things don't? What is that? What are they teaching over there?
Every year McCarthy was here, we led the NFL in penalties. Every single season.
There's a lack of accountability, man.
Yep, that's the key word.
There's no fear.
There's
no fear of repercussion. Not one player fears a coach, and Jerry Jones don't give a fuck.
That's the problem.
He don't care about winning.
Well, therein lies the problem. That's why there is no culture change, or Schottenheimer's not going to change the culture. It's bullshit, man. Miss me with it. Every year McCarthy was here, we led the NFL in penalties, like every single season. So I don't know why people think this is going to be different. Crazy shit.
Let me ask you a question. Who was Dak Prescott's best quarterback coach?
John Kitna.
Thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
And when they let him go, Dak has been shit since then.
People told me I was fucking crazy.
Corner said he believed McCarthy did a better job than John Kitna.
I mean, I guess you can make an argument, but it's just. But even then, when we had John Kitna, we went 8-8. So it wasn't like and Dak had 11 picks.
No, Kitna won the head coach. It was Jason Garrett.
No, I know.
The head coach.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
No, but he's saying he think McCarthy did a better job with Dak than Kitna did as the QB coach.
No, I don't think so.
He feels like McCarthy got the best. I mean, he does kind of have an argument a little bit.
It's debatable, I guess. But
Dak's issue is he had this footwork problem his whole life. After Kitna left, he went back to his old ways.
Yep.
Yeah.
He went back to his old ways, man. Right back to him. Kitna had fixed it, actually. He fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
What was that O-line coach we had, man? He was good.
Colombo?
Yes.
Colombo. Yeah, Colombo.
No, Callahan. I mean, that was Callahan. Callahan.
No.
Yeah.
Colombo.
Man, it was Callahan.
Colombo, bro.
Colombo.
I think Callahan was better.
No.
Man, Callahan. Hold up. Wait a minute. Callahan was the one who got that offensive line being the best between 2014, 15, and 16. But when they left, the offensive line went to shit. And then you see when he went to Cleveland, and then he went to Washington.
I can tell you who was bad when we got Paul Alexander from Cincinnati.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. And didn't we have the Dolphins coach for a while too? I think in 2020 we had the Dolphins guy. What was his face? Philbin, I think was his name in 2020. Man, that was terrible too.
What was the wide receiver coach we got that year?
Which year?
He had Cole Beasley and them carrying them cinder blocks in the end zone. What was his name?
Sanjay Lal.
Oh yeah, Sanjay.
Yeah, okay. I couldn't stand him, man, because he went at Dez when Dez was off the team, and that pissed me off. You remember? Because I don't know, he beefed with Dez for something. I don't know what it was about, but like, yeah,
they didn't like how vocal he was, man.
What's up, Charlie? Yeah, no, I mean Sanjay Lal. I mean, the idea of having the receivers carry breaks, I guess works, but I mean, our receiving room was pretty bad, was horrible that year. What was we have? Who do we have? We had Alan Hearns. Fucking what was his face? Yeah, I forgot. I'm trying to remember all the like. It was a wide receiver by committee shit that year. That was a bad year.
Me and Corner actually debated about Alan Hearns being better than Dez.
Being better than Dez, yeah. I remember.
Corner's a crazy man.
No, I remember. Yeah.
But Corner is one of the funnest fucking people to debate.
Oh, that's my dog.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Corner will be passionate. You can literally give him a bowl of ice cream, and he'll debate you that it ain't ice cream.
Oh, that shit. It'd be hilarious debating him.
How is it ice cream? Is there a label? I don't see ice cream. How is it ice cream? I don't know if it's ice cream or not.
He trolls like a motherfucker.
They call it cream of ice.
Yeah. Boy.
He trolls like a motherfucker, and it's super funny.
Only thing about it, he ain't trolling now. He believes what he's saying.
Oh yeah. Now it's a different thing.
Bryce Butler was a good fill-in.
He was exactly, yeah. Because people thought that he would be able to replace Dez, and
they did. He got a penalty one time. He caught a pass. He kind of like dropped the ball right there at the defender, and Jason Witten got on him.
Yeah,
he had just got a first down, and then got a penalty because he got up. What they call it, taunting. He kind of
Probably
right there by the defense.
Oh yeah, when you spin the ball at their feet.
Yeah. And
taunting. Yeah, taunting.
Jason Witten got at him.
Yeah.
Jason Witten got. You know what I think though, and I since said this last. Dude, that locker room didn't like each other, man.
They didn't. I know that for a fact.
Nah, yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, no, he knows it for a fact, but just because I was just watching it when we was watching the games, you can tell by the demeanor on the game that they didn't like each other because we was going at it in the Packer playoff game, if you remember. And that CD and Dak were arguing in the huddle.
Oh no! Yeah,
in the huddle.
Yeah, because they had a bad week of practice where they weren't on the same page, they weren't getting it together, and then the shit carried over right into the game. Wow. The city was pissed. They were arguing in the locker room during halftime.
Yeah. And I mean, justifiably so. I mean, Dak was fucking terrible in that Packers game, man. God.
He was awful.
Yeah.
I remember that stream I told somebody that, and somebody put in the chat, I didn't know what I was talking about. And then the next day, fucking Michael Irvin came out and said the same shit.
Yeah. But no, I don't know how people can say you didn't know even if you don't have the facts of it, just watch the game. You could see it. They had beef in the week prior. You could tell.
Well, one of the first things Shotty did was he moved them around to try to get them closer to each other.
Yeah.
To get the leaders together, quote unquote leaders together, to try to get them to conversate with you. Because the offense didn't talk to the defense at all.
Yeah.
And the perfect example is this. You got an offensive player in Odell Beckham that's thinking about coming to Dallas. Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs were the ones that was parading them around like a fucking girlfriend all over Dallas. Right. That should have been Dak and CD.
Right.
You coming to help the offense. Why the offensive players ain't trying to get you in here? Why is the defensive players doing it?
Yeah. No, I remember that. Yeah.
It sucks, man. Like that. I'm telling y'all, and I keep saying that Green Bay game scarred me different, boy.
Oh no, it did for me too. I remember. Yeah.
It definitely did me, man.
We all was on live, just quiet. We were just on live, like.
I know. I was fucking pissed, man. I told the defense to kiss my ass that game. I was.
Yeah, man, I called DJ. I said, "Man, you going live? It's already over 14-0."
Yeah. No, we were live from the jump. It was
corner. Yeah. As soon as Dak threw that first pick, corner said, "That's game." He texted me.
Yeah.
As soon as he threw that
five fucking passes.
Yeah, you could tell. You could tell just by looking at him in the pregame how the game's going to go. And I sensed it, and my entire thing before that Packer game was, man, I gotta see it, man, to believe it. And lo and behold, this guy was fucking terrible in that game.
Think it up,
yeah, because they had no type of urgency. They were just like.
I mean, it was a total team collapse because the Packers had an 8-minute drive to start the game, and then it just snowballed after that with the offense and the defense.
You stink it up that bad, and then you kick your next season off with 8 picks.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you stink it up that bad, get paid $240 million for stinking it up. Then kick your season off. Y'all want me to believe? Man, make me a believer.
Right.
I wrote the whole 2023. Rooted for him. I can't do it, man. It was.
No, there definitely was our best chance.
That was it.
I still think 2022 was our best chance.
When we played the Niners, the 19-12 game. Yeah.
But look, though. He had 2 good back-to-back seasons.
Yeah. Well, the 22 year was when he had 15 picks.
I thought that was 21.
No, 21 is when he got the $40 million contract.
Okay.
And then he played decent. Like the first half of the year, he played really well. And then after that, he just went like this. And
the reason why I say 2022 because the defense was in the top 5. The running game was damn good.
Yeah.
And we had Cooper, CD. Also, we had Gallup too.
Gallup, yeah.
Man, we had and then we had a good tight ends too.
Yeah,
that was our best chance, but Dak just stunk it up that game.
Cruising. 2022 was cruising.
Tony Pollard and Zeke both had 1,000 each.
So. Yes.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Then Dak talking. Remember Dak talking about you gonna make me angry. Terry Porter.
And the motherfucker those 3 picks against the 49ers. Immediately after that.
2022 was 15 picks.
That was like the 15-pick season.
Oh,
yeah. It was the one where remember the Redskins game at the end? He throws the out route to Noah Brown and has a pick 6 to the house.
How many picks did Dak have in the last 4 years?
Like total?
I can pull it up. Hold on.
Let's do the math on that. Let's do. So he had 15.
I can pull it up.
Yeah. What do you got? Please tell me.
Well, I thought we had Cooper in 2022.
We did have Cooper in 2022.
He said we didn't have Cooper in 2022.
Oh, wait. No, it was no. Yeah, he's right. He
was on the Giants.
Yeah. No, we didn't have him. He was right.
Dak Prescott, he threw 15 picks in 22, 9
44
picks in 23, 8 picks last year.
Yeah, so I got it. So
24.
since 2020 to 2023, 44 total picks. 44 total.
What's that average?
So he had 4 in 2020, 10 in
About
2021.
eight a year.
That's about 8
Yeah.
a year?
Yeah, it's essentially about 8 a year. 15 in 22, and then 15 and 23. So that's 44 total interceptions. That's terrible. Fuck. That is horrible. I didn't even realize it was that many. That's crazy.
You know, his overall though touchdown to interception ratio isn't too bad.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's a
213 to 82. That ain't bad.
What is that? What is that? A 2-1? 2.5 to 1?
Like, and then another thing about old boy the other night, he brought up stats, but then he would say, and I ain't even trying to bring up stats.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, man.
That career, look at his. I was like, dude, what does that mean, brother? I said, you understand a lot of those touchdowns and yards was garbage.
Dead yardage.
No, his argument was all over the place, man.
In the 18-wheeler world, deadhead mean you drop a load, then you drive somewhere else with no load on you. It's dead miles. You get nothing for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Dak. That's what that is.
Yeah, that's that.
Nothing.
Garbage stats.
Yeah, it's 42 picks, not 44. I'm sorry. Yeah, 42 picks in the past 4 seasons. That's still pretty fucking horrible. Yeah, that's terrible, man.
I remember the game Dak against Jacksonville in OT. We lost that game bad.
Oh yeah.
And I was the one that had us beating Jacksonville.
Yeah, that was.
I think we had the lead too.
Yeah, that was Trevor Lawrence rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
We were up 28-14, and we choked, and we
beat us.
Was that the game that he threw that interception right in the JPP? Was that game?
I believe so. He had he tried to throw the ball to Noah Brown, and it was a pick 6.
Yeah, he tried to force it to Noah Brown, and then the Cowboys Kool-Aid drinker tried to blame Noah Brown because he didn't fight for the ball.
Yeah, because remember that he had 2 picks that game. We were up 28-14, and it was the same story because we played the Packers the week before, and we were up 28-14 against the Packers as well. We choked that one too. So it was the same song and dance. He had 2 picks. This was the year that when he had the 15 picks that the fan base was like, the Dak fans were like, oh, but the sun was in his eyes. Oh, but it snowed too hard. Oh, his fingers were cramping. That's the reason that his feet, oh, Jesus didn't bless him before the game. Like it was all of those kind of excuses that happened. So that was that season that it completely just, you know what I mean? So
Dak Prescott last year statistically
was horrible, man.
Had the worst year of his entire career.
Yeah, it was bad.
And I mean, it is an extreme. I'm just looking like if you extrapolate the games,
it was a bad game.
He had a QBR, a quarterback rating of 45.
45.3. Yeah.
And in 2023, he was 73.4. That's how far off of a cliff he fell.
Jesus.
Prior to that, the lowest was in his 3rd year when he had a 55.2.
55, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is how bad the fucking NFL is, or how much they throw the ball. Dak Prescott only played 8 games. He finished 31st in yards.
Yeah.
There's 32 teams that played the full fucking season, and he finished 31st.
They throw the ball a lot.
They throw the ball too fucking much.
Yeah.
And and be honest, people can say what they want to about a lot of quarterbacks, but it's only a handful of quarterbacks that I said that legitimately are good quarterbacks. Everybody else are running backs playing quarterbacks.
Jimmy Rush played Dak.
I don't know about that, man. Cooper Rush was pretty fucking terrible too.
He looked
the
the last time he filled in for Dak than he did last year.
Yeah, no, last year he was pretty fucking terrible last year. Let's he had 45 yards passing against the Eagles, man. He was pretty fucking terrible.
See, it's one thing when you know as a backup, I'm only gonna play 3 or 4 games and the starter's coming back.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother feeling when the entire season is on your shoulders.
Yeah. Right.
And that's what Cooper had last year versus Dak Prescott is coming back in 4 to 6 weeks. I just need to steady the ship.
Yeah. No, that's very true. Yeah, no, last year Dak was awful. I mean, the whole team was bad, granted, but
the whole team
was
bad.
Yeah, no, last year, I mean, Dak was terrible. I think he ranked 29th in QBR or something like that. That's fucking horrible, man. Yeah. No, I don't know. It was just that's what drives me nuts about the fan base when talking about last year. They pin everything on injuries. And I'm like, we were horrible prior to injuries. We were getting blown out left and right last year. Like from the jump, we were getting like completely smacked by like so many teams. The Saints didn't win like I think they went on like a 6-7 game losing streak after beating the Cowboys. Or something like crazy like that, and this blew us out. It was crazy.
Cooper Rush 12-5, went 4-4, played more playoff teams than Dak. Dak 11-8, 3-5. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm looking at ticket prices for the Cowboy games, right?
Jesus.
Now bear with me for 30 seconds.
Take your time, brother.
At Philadelphia, the lowest ticket price right now is $390.
Yeah.
Opening home game, $55 for the Cowboys.
Really?
Go to Chicago, $370. Come back to Dallas to play Green Bay, $87. You go to New York to play the Jets, $168. You go to Carolina to play the Panthers, $159. You come back home, $73. They don't have one home game where the lowest price is above $100.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Wow.
This is what Jerry fucking need.
Yeah.
He need bottom fucking basement fucking tickets prices.
Yeah. I did not know.
I don't even know why this shit came up on my screen. I was looking at stats, but it pulled up the fucking ticket price.
Wow.
Well, I knew the Eagles one. I didn't know also did like that. Yeah. No, I knew the Eagles
like one. Opening Cowboy game, and prices will go up obviously as the season comes, but to know that you can go buy a set of tickets right now for $55 fucking dollars.
Yeah, and you know how many people are going to go to games because of this.
Oh man, and then the party pass, that's another.
Yeah, the tailgates and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The most expensive starting price is the Raiders game, $565 for a nosebleed.
Wow, that's pricey for a nosebleed. I gotta say. God.
Yeah, the Raiders is the most expensive ticket because you get to come to Vegas, so people pay a little bit more because they're gonna get the party town at the same time.
Right, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm there right now. Vegas is a fucking nightmare when Raiders games.
What date is that game?
November 17th. I got a bunch of people with tickets that I can get a couple of tickets, but I just ain't I'm not motivated to go watch them play in person.
That's a Monday game, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Thanksgiving is
the
27th?
Thanksgiving is 27th.
Yeah.
So we got Eagles at home on the 23rd, Kansas City at home on the 27th, Detroit December 4th, Minnesota on the 14th, the Chargers on the 21st, and then Washington. You can lose every single one of those fucking games.
Yeah. I haven't been to a Cowboy game in years, and I have no reason to go.
What'd you say, Fifth?
What game on Thanksgiving?
Chiefs.
Kansas City.
Oh,
we're gonna get fucking embarrassed.
We're gonna get
That's a loss. That's a loss.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Thanksgiving games are weird, man. We either win or we get blown the fuck out. I
remember one time we played Washington on it. I was so pissed off, man.
Oh, yeah.
We got our asses kicked, man.
I think 2020. I think that's when it was. That was the McCarthy's first season. I think when he ran a fucking jet sweep on the 4th and 16 on the fucking other side of the 10-yard line. I was
there is one game that they have to win every single year, and it's fucking Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah.
I have a house full of fucking people, and I got to deal with their bullshit because the fucking Cowboys are losing, man. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, the Cowboys either they win a Thanksgiving game or it's a blowout. It's never in between.
And then to have Fifth come up there talking about they said to eat turkey and enjoy your Fifth.
That's what Jerry and D-Law said, man.
No, I know that Chargers game was a rough one for you. For me, the Raiders game was the roughest one for me.
Oh my God.
The Anthony Brown one when he had
the pass interference.
Yeah, that was the roughest one for me. And
there you go. That's coaching again. Pull his ass off the fucking field.
Yeah,
he getting picked on.
Yeah, now that was definitely a rough one for me.
Like, we don't want to pull him off the field, take away his confidence is shot. You can't take it away in his life.
Yeah,
it's already over.
I mean, what was that game? That was a high scoring game. I mean, the Raiders and the Cowboys. I forget what's going on.
Is it about the player or is it about winning the game? Do we give a fuck if his feelings are hurt and his confidence is shot, or are we trying to win a fucking football game?
That's the problem, man.
You fucking over 52 other players for one guy.
That was the game that I did that video. I said NFL go.
You lost your mind, man.
Say NFL, boy, you went crazy.
You went nuts.
2020, we lost to Washington 41-16.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Everybody at that time, Washington had a good defensive line. I thought they was on their way, but they sucked.
Oh yeah. 2020 was the Mike Nolan defense here, man.
Allen and Payne that year.
Yeah, the Bama boys.
They still got both of them.
Yeah, they older now though, but
yeah, they had both of them Alabama boys, man.
Yeah.
God.
And the Eagles got the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Cowboys got trash. No. The Cowboys got the Backstreet Boys.
Lost to the Chargers 28-6.
Yeah, that's the game that Fifth is talking about. That he hated.
Phillip Rivers threw for almost 500 on us, man.
Yeah, and Keenan Allen just torched our ass.
Bro, I was so upset, bro.
2 field goals. You gotta be sure,
man.
Dude, I was so upset, boy.
Man, I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off at McCarthy. I was like, I need to fire his ass. Don't bring him back.
I'm gonna give you a stat line. Y'all tell me whether it's a regular season game or a playoff game. Dak Prescott, 20 for 27, 179 yards, 2 interceptions.
Regular season, that's a Chargers game. You already know I know, bro. You can't fuck with me.
Fucking interceptions, man.
Yeah, 20 for 27, 179 yards and 2 picks. That was that Chargers game. Yeah. Because remember that was the same
game.
20 for 27 is not bad.
20 up, but I mean the first half.
2 interceptions though.
But no, bro. The first half, he was 9 for 10 for 49 passing yards.
I don't have a calculator in front of me. What's 179 divided by 2? 20. 179 divided by 20.
Let's do the math on that. That's 8.95.
8.95 yards. Pass.
Well, that's what Dak need to be doing. That's what Dak need to be doing here. Not for $60 million, but he's a bus driver.
But no, that was his second. Remember, that was his Zeke suspension year when he was suspended the 6 games. That was that year, and he was that was a bad year. Yeah,
they lost their mojo after he got suspended early.
They really did.
The team got exposed because you never saw Zeke without Dak, and you never saw Dak without Zeke until that suspension, and that's when everybody was like, "Oh, you just stopped Zeke."
Yeah, well, yeah, no, yeah, that Chargers game was that's when I was like, okay, well, but even then, I was still a Dakaroni at that time too, man. I can't front like the first game I flipped on Dak was the first time I joined this show. 21 when we played the Redskins, and I think we won, but we almost lost. I think Taylor Heineke had a better QBR than Dak that game, and man, yeah, that was when I completely fell off the cliff with him. I'm like, what is this? Yeah,
I know 2 years ago, Phil Quarter was a Dakaroni.
No, Fifth wasn't a Dakaroni. He was just holding out hope because of the season.
He was Dakaroni. He was Dakaroni until Green Bay broke his heart.
No, he was not.
Him per game, he was playing good.
No, he was not. I'll come to my man's defense on that. He wasn't.
Man, you know what? That year that he was
Do I need to go to my channel and pull up? Hey, you know I got.
I have it right here. You don't have to pull it up. I know
video busting, killing him, boy.
Yeah. You
know what, man? That year he was runner up for MVP because of one vote. If you notice, beginning of that year, Cowboys, we were ready to get his ass out of here because they were playing tough teams, but then they had a streak of win. They were playing against all these sorry teams.
Yeah,
and then that's when McCarthy had him just throw it to CD Lamb all the time. That's when they stats got big, and then when he got to the Green Bay game, got his ass whooped again. So in other words, Dak cannot beat teams if they are equal to Cowboys or better than Cowboys.
Yeah. Oh man, I remember this one. This is when 80 went that sideways accidentally. I remember this one.
Side of ball too. They're not wrapping up. They're not wrapping up. These Pop Warner things that you learn when you're a kid to wrap up. As simple as that. Put your body on them. I'm seeing a lot of grabbing. I'm seeing a lot of missed arm tackles. These are grown men are getting paid to play this game, millions and millions of dollars to miss tackles. I don't get it. We're not ready. These guys are playing like it's the 5th game of the preseason. Dak isn't ready. Zeke isn't ready. The offensive line isn't ready. The coaching staff themselves isn't ready. Defense cannot score. They can score touchdowns, but if you can't keep them off the field, they're no good. I do not understand the thought process of the Dallas Cowboys. We're so worried about being on these commercials. We're so worried about being on Pepsi commercials and all this stuff. But we cannot win games. The Carolina Panthers aren't that good. All they have is 10 points because of field goal. That's it. We cannot figure it out. I don't. The coaches need to go. All of them. We need a fucking makeover. I'm serious. And I know this is just the first game of the season, but this is where it counts. This is how you start off your season. This game right here is more important than any game in the damn season. I'm serious. So I don't want to hear that. Oh, it's just the first game bullshit. Because this sets the tone for the rest of the damn year. Guys, these are grown men out here making Pop Warner mistakes. Holding. Tyron Smith, Pro Bowl tackle. Blocking the bag. Holding. Come on, man. When is it gonna click? I don't get it. I'm done. I don't get it.
I don't know, bro. Like you in football news.
Yeah, boy, I know you're the smartest man in America, but I gotta say this. This is why I don't talk shit about other teams. This is why I don't do it. Because all these motherfuckers talking shit about the damn Carolina Panthers, talking about their trash, talking about their quarterback. They don't got no run game. Well, they kicking our asses right now. They're kicking our asses. So I need everybody that said that shit to shut the fuck up until we start winning this game. I'm serious, man. That's why I don't talk trash like that. Because you never know how it's going to turn out. Because your punk ass is not out there playing the game.
Okay. I fucking love it.
We should be winning this game. We had all year to get ready. All fucking off season. These guys, they fucking with these drugs. They can't put the shit down. They call themselves the hot boys. We ain't done shit. It don't make sense. You get paid too much damn money.
Too much goddamn money, man. I mean, it just don't make no sense at this point, man. I said this when they got rid of Dez. Yeah, we were getting new guys, but we have no threat in the receiver game. There's no threat. We have no tight end threat. We have no wide receiver threat.
It's just halftime. You sit there and watch. We ain't sending no damn league. We don't want to hear what you got to say because it's just halftime. And we're not sending the league after the game either because we don't want to hear it. Because you was one of the motherfuckers that was saying, oh, Carolina's trash. We don't want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it if we win. Right now, we get our asses whooped.
It was silence, man. I remember this.
We get our asses handed to us, man.
So we ain't sitting no goddamn league.
This is exactly what we was talking about the other night when we was telling y'all how we got I just showed y'all that for the guy that never.
Yo, AD didn't want you to show it, man. Look at his comments, man. He didn't want you to show it.
AD don't act like that no more, so I just had to show
Oh,
y'all.
fuck. I love it though, man. You can't get on me now about calling people.
You can probably get him like that again once the Cowboys play consistently and then they fuck up and blow opportunities. Right now, there's nothing to get upset about because we already know what's coming.
Right.
Yo, you can't get on me for calling people fuck faces. He told someone to shut the fuck up. That's awesome.
People don't know.
I love it.
Like that. That normally he was.
No, yeah. I reached out. I remember he was super passionate.
Normally, man.
Yeah.
Say, man, the guy I used to work with, man, he gonna pull up one of my videos when I had a cowboy backpack, and I cut it open with a knife.
Man.
Oh, I mean when you cut that backpack on that.
Yeah.
Man, me calling someone a fuckface is nothing.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
I'm over my hour, so I'm gonna end it because y'all messing up my show theme. It's supposed to be an hour.
No one's messing up.
How much I gotta cash app you, man? What the fuck we doing?
What happened?
What we doing, man?
This is my theme. I only want to do an hour show on Sunday.
Ah, shit.
Oh, you can't do it like me. I'll cut it off in an hour.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know you didn't know what Simons at the time. You were just ripping. Y'all got it straight.
Yeah. No, I remember. Yeah.
Boy, 80, that was funny ass. Yeah.
But I started dying laughing. I started falling out. Like it was just me, him, and Space Cowboy on there. I started falling out laughing.
Yeah. When he straight up told someone to shut the fuck up.
He did show prior to that. And he was saying, y'all chill because we don't know what Carolina might do. This might be a sleeper. And everybody was saying, oh, we going to smash them. I couldn't even get to get.
What year was that?
2018.
So whatever that
2018.
Yeah.
I think I remember that game.
You sure it wasn't 2015 one?
No, it was 2018. We went 10-6
because we lost like 33 to something to
No. That game was
Carolina.
Well, that game was 16-8. Wide receiver by committee year that was. I don't know.
Yeah, it was then because I couldn't even get able to give me a score prediction on the game. He was like, man, I don't want to because it might be one of them sleepers. And everybody
that was also the year that AD broke the news with the Redskins game. You remember when he got on the news? That was that same season.
Yeah, AD made the Dallas news, man.
He made the news on that season, man. I remember that.
Damn.
He did. It was
crazy. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
All right, before y'all go, who y'all got winning the final game? OKC or the Pacers?
I'm gonna go another 30 minutes because y'all make me sick.
I'll say OKC, man.
I don't care.
Who you got? I don't care either, but who you got?
No, I'm still protesting from the cap when the Mavericks traded away Luka and get shit for him.
They already gave y'all the number one pick.
Well, you still in Texas, so root for Houston because y'all just got Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's right. You just got Kevin Durant.
Man, fuck Houston.
Yes.
Yo, the problem with Kevin Durant as he moves around is he goes to a team that's doing well, but in order to get Kevin Durant, you got to trade away so much shit.
That's true.
That they're not the same team. That
true.
He does that shit everywhere he goes, man. They in the playoffs or they fringe playoff teams, and then he comes. They got to send 2 or 3 of their stars to the other fucking team. And Kevin Durant is not the type of guy that can lift up your team.
Yeah, talented.
If you got a solid base, he can come in and light up the board like he did up in Golden State. But he is not a force multiplier.
No, he's a talented player, but he can't carry a team to a championship.
30.57 million signing bonus. That girl gonna eat all that money up, dumbass.
I saw, yeah.
That boy dumb.
You won't see half of that. Half of that's gone in taxes and shit.
Facts.
And then the other half is gonna be gone with that girl.
So let's
she playing a long game, bro. She going for the second contract.
So she playing a long game. Facts. So let's talk about this real quick. Micah and Bland. Look, how long y'all think this is gonna play out with Micah? And then we'll spot next.
Can I go first?
Game.
Can I go first?
Go ahead, champ.
If the Cowboys smart, which they not, I would trade Parsons. I don't give a damn what the damn fans be crying shit. I don't give a fuck. I would trade Parsons, get what I can. With Bland, I won't sign him to no blockbuster deal, but I will resign him. But with Parsons, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna give the best offer.
No, I think I think in the preseason, I think he'll get paid in the preseason, man. Like they're gonna drag it out, man. They're just gonna milk this out. Oh, what's up, baby? How you doing, man?
If you trade Micah Parsons, Jerry Jones is gonna have to hide in a fucking bunker somewhere.
Yeah, right. No, exactly.
Them fans in Dallas will fucking riot.
Holy shit, they're gonna get so mad. Yeah,
no, I added you, 80. Come back. I added you in, bro. What happened? You left.
They will fucking riot if you trade Micah Parsons.
100%.
Come back in, 80. I added you in, bro. I don't know what happened.
You got to consider Dallas lost Luka, and they would lose Parsons within a 12-month span. Those fans would go absolutely nuts.
Yep. What's up, 80?
What's up, 80?
Man, what y'all doing, man? Y'all trying to get me shot up? Trying to get me beat up, man?
Hey, 80. Look at the private chat. I left you a message.
Yo, real quick, man. You can't get on me for calling nobody fuck faces. You straight up told someone to shut the fuck up, and I love it though, man.
They see this new version. They see the version that said this is going to be your voice from now, but they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know the old standing up 80 watching the game. They used to stand up and watch the game.
Yeah,
I missed that.
They don't know that one. They don't know.
I can't. I couldn't sit down. I couldn't. Yeah, I had to watch them games standing up, man. I couldn't.
Man,
I couldn't sit down.
He was really passionate.
I remember that. Oh, like it was yesterday. I was so disappointed. That was the first game of that season.
Yeah.
And I was so disappointed. I thought we were going to start out really strong, and we weren't prepared at all that game. They got us coming and they got us going. They just had our number, man, that game, and we just got embarrassed.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to hear nothing from nobody. I just man, I was so pissed off.
Yeah. That was the season you broke the news, man, with the Redskins game when you got out of the Dallas news. Yeah. Yeah, no. I miss that passionate side of you, though, man. I mean, I love the calm side of you, but, man.
It's still there. It's still there. It just...
I just remember
it's on the shelf.
So mellow. You become so mellow that it's awesome, but you used to be super in your face, and I love it.
Cowboys gotta earn that type of passion.
Mm-hmm.
Earn that shit.
Yeah, that was... Damn, that was a minute ago. That was when we first moved here, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
When we first kind of moved here.
Started hanging up your stuff on the wall, your jerseys and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And nothing has changed since then. Nothing has changed since then.
I can literally play any video from any year, and you hear 80 talking about how these guys don't know how to wrap up and tackle.
Yeah.
You know what? I might use that video on the intro because we can play it today and still be the same thing. They don't know how to wrap up tackle. They all about making commercials. They want to get paid. It's the same. It's what's that word? That movie Groundhog Day. That's what it is.
Oh yeah,
and really told everybody. So just sit down and shut the fuck
up.
God,
I haven't even said shit like that to people. That's crazy. Every other fucking word.
I was close to it last stream.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Okay. You was.
Click on Dan last comment.
All right, let me see.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, he said, does Champ believe that Fowler, whatever his name, Williams, Nealon, Turner,
whatever his
as a rock?
Okay.
Oh my God, damn!
Okay, I got this. Let me get this. Hell no. And plus of all, even with Parsons, fuck no. You know why? The Cowboy defensive tackle, hell, he shot way more than them.
They go there whispering.
He shot way more than them. And how the fuck Cowboy? I've been saying this for the past 6 years. The Cowboys do not put emphasis on Tech 1 defensive tackles. You need two big old fat ass defensive tackles to clog up that middle. But the Cowboys, no, not Jerry. He wants speed. They put oversized defensive ends, move them to defensive tackle and call them 3 technique. That's all that's from Marinelli. And they still got that same mentality. That's why it will not work. And with Parsons, fuck Parsons. That bitch became a goddamn diva. That's exactly what he is. He's a fucking goddamn diva. You might as well put some makeup and eyelash on his bitch ass.
That wasn't me.
All he do is this.
He does. You're right. Who
gives a fuck about him getting 20 sacks? If you know what, the other night, what's the name? Savage said that Parsons is he's the Dak of the offense. He is.
I don't agree with that. I don't.
Hold up. Reason why? Empty numbers. You put in a lot. You get a lot of stats, but it's just like watching static TV. Nothing. It's nothing. I mean, Parsons' first 2 years, yes, he was impact on the defense. Yes, he was. But after drinking that Jerry Jones Kool-Aid, he been a diva bitch ever since.
Oh my goodness.
No, he has, and I agree.
I'm gonna adopt that technique, 80. Every time somebody says something crazy, I'm gonna turn my camera off and say that wasn't me.
He's a diva bitch. Yes, I said it.
No, he is a diva bitch. I agree.
He is a fucking diva bitch.
Why he gotta be the B where y'all is ruthless?
Oh no, he's a fuck stick. At this time, he's gonna be.
Oh yeah, call me a Parsons hater. I don't give a fuck.
There you go. I'm gonna ride it with you. That fuck face. There you go.
Yeah, he's a diva bitch.
He ain't that bad.
Y'all.
He's not that bad.
No, you're right. He ain't that bad. But whenever he talk, and then the fact that the coaching staff will not play him like they should. So what a purpose to sign that fool $40 million?
At that point, you have to hold the coaches accountable.
Well, that's the coaches, but you know what?
I don't blame Jerry Jones on these undersized defensive tackles. I blame the defensive coordinators and their philosophy and their strategy.
Well, you know what? You can't blame Jerry Jones because he's not a damn GM shit.
They want these small guys playing defensive tackle. That's the Marinelli tree.
Mm-hmm.
These small guys.
Mm-hmm.
You got to hire different defense. You got to hire defensive tackles that want to focus on getting big guys down there.
And that's the problem. They just like, I don't know what the. Let's see, that's the problem. 30 years, we do not have a GM, and that goddamn Jerry, get on my goddamn nerves, hell.
Oh, Tyrese Halliburton just popped his Achilles.
No way!
Oh no!
Oh, on the ground screaming.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, yeah, so that's a wrap for the person.
He's done.
Yeah, that might be over.
That's a wrap.
Ankle or knee? Behind the knee.
Achilles.
Well, you got the behind the.
He tried to push off. Oh my goodness.
No, that's a wrap for the Pacers, I think.
I'll bet that hurt.
Yeah, that's sad, man. That's a wrap for the Pacers.
Oh my God, man.
Oh boy.
Damn.
Man, that's so bad.
Bless his heart.
Timing is crazy.
Yes, man.
Oh Lord.
Achilles have been a nightmare for people.
Yeah,
that's why you can't play with calf strains. They let him. I understand it's the last game of the season, but now he's lost his entire. All the next year, he's done.
Yeah,
it's the entire fucking year.
KD injury. Remember when the Warriors was playing the Raptors and KD had the same.
KD came in.
It took him 2 years to get back to even type of form he was.
He wasn't the same after that.
That's the last game, ain't it?
Yeah, this is game 7 the finals.
It's game 7.
Oh, it's on now, ain't it? God damn.
Yeah, it's game 7, and I think the Pacers, it's a wrap for them with this injury.
Oh man, I kind of wanted to see them fools. I don't know. I don't even care about basketball like I used to.
I really have been watching. How's Turner been doing?
I wanted them to get one for Reggie Miller. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I was rooting for.
I want them to get
I
one for
got
Reggie.
nothing against OKC, either.
I really want them to get one for Reggie, man. Lord have mercy.
Damn.
God, man, that takes a while too.
Yeah, it does take about 2 years for Achilles to be fully.
Especially for basketball players.
Mm-hmm. It definitely basketball players.
Yeah.
Damn. Poor kid.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I hate that games get decided that way, man.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I don't understand this. This whole Parsons thing might be ugly, man. Why Jerry wait so long to sign the stars, man?
Headlines.
Because headline. Yeah, there you go. Headlines.
I don't
even
believe it's that no more, man.
Well, what other reason is there?
He's a stingy bastard. They just try to wait it out.
Oh no!
Yeah, if you're gonna pay him, go ahead and pay him. Stop waiting around till if somebody else talk about nothing. Jerry Jones wants to make that splash.
Disrespectful. You know the man got an agent. You're gonna go around and try to talk to him.
Yeah. No,
The bigger question is, Parsons is making $24 million this year. Does he play?
Oh, that's a good question.
He ain't giving up 20.
He doesn't get his contract.
I don't give a damn what they say. He's not giving up $24 million.
He's not getting 24. He's not giving 24.
And it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed if he plays this year. He gets the whole 24 million. It's a 5th-year option. It's guaranteed.
He won't miss out on that money. I don't think he would miss it.
I only think he'll hold. Jerry got the upper hand right there. Then.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, but I agree. Jerry Jones absolutely is a stingy bastard, but he's done this with how many players can we name really that he's on the? I mean, it's every year, damn near every big contract he's done this with.
Yeah, I think he has to play 6 games, or Jerry gets his rights for another year. I'm double checking that right now. I think if you don't play 6 games, it doesn't count as a year. Unless you get injured, obviously, but otherwise it doesn't.
Yeah, I'll play 8 games. Second injury, I'm going free.
Yeah, I don't see him skipping out on 24 million, man. I think he'd be dumb to do that, honestly. You don't miss out on that kind of money. Come on, man. Don't.
Even if Jerry don't pay him, I don't see him sitting at home.
I don't see it either, to be honest with you.
There was a bunch of football players on a podcast a couple of years ago, and they were all talking about how when they held out, they knew that they were going to play because they weren't about to let that money walk away.
That what D-Law said.
It's all showman shit.
That's what D-Law said when they tagged him, and then he talked about some. Y'all really thought we're going this on 20 million. But a week prior, he didn't lie. He pumped his chest out and said, "Don't sign me. I'll go ahead and get the back surgery. Then I can't play."
Yeah, it was that.
It was
shoulder surgery.
Yeah, shoulder surgery.
It was that shoulder.
What a fucking.
Yeah. No, he's trying to have.
But that's the culture they create.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the soldier.
I don't need you. I'll show you.
People think that the culture is going to be changing this year. Man, please.
Nothing going to change.
Because Schottenheimer took his quarterback out to Greek dinner or Greek dancing. Like, come on, man.
Screaming, it's definitely his Achilles.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. It's 6 games to occur for it to count as a season. So he can play week 1 through 6 and then sit out the rest of the year. If he wants.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I would do it the opposite. I'd sit out the beginning of the year and come back the last 6 games.
Come back, yeah.
But
what if Jerry still don't play and your team make the playoff? Would you do that to them?
Well, you come back the last 6 games and then do the playoff run. If you sit out the first 6, then it's gonna look real shitty coming back after they didn't drug the team to the playoffs. So now you just want to be part of the playoff run.
Yeah.
But if you come back the last 6, you can make an argument that I came back and helped y'all get into the playoff.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, he gonna play at least 6 games. He gonna get that year.
Yeah, he's gonna get his money, man.
But then they can franchise him 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I can.
Money, man. He's gonna get his paper. Watch, it's gonna happen.
And you know what? In that franchise, it might be $30-some million. That tag.
I don't think that. I think they're gonna pay him. I think they're gonna pay him.
No,
I'm just saying.
What are we franchising?
They average the top 5 position. I mean, sorry, at that position.
But what are we franchising them as? The defensive end?
I would imagine so.
1980. What you answer that?
I mean, he's been playing a defensive end, so
yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's his position. That's what they got him at.
Fuck that. I'm franchise tagging him $26 million instead of 40 for next year. If you franchise tag him, it's $26.5 million. You pay him 24 this year, franchise his ass the next year.
Oh yeah, save some money.
Yeah, that'll. Yeah.
I think they're gonna pay him.
That means Jerry Jones got all the leverage there.
I think they're gonna pay him at the last minute like they did.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
And CD.
Yeah, they're gonna wait it out up at the last minute.
Right before kickoff, they're gonna.
They got to stop putting these no trade clauses in these contracts, man.
Yeah,
that is too much power on the players.
Yeah, Dak has a no trade clause and a no tag clause.
That bastard there, he got how he really think he bigger than he is, bro.
Oh my God.
They just gave what's his name in San Francisco a no trade clause.
Who wasn't it Purdy?
Yeah, Purdy got a no trade clause in his contract.
Oh, really? Wow. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, Dak has a no trade and a no tag clause. He won big time over
here. Yeah, Dak can't be tagged anymore. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Why would you let him do? Jerry's an old crazy bastard.
That's dumb as fuck.
Disgusting.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
well, he old crazy bastard.
And see, Jerry had a chance with his last contract because Dak Prescott's contract was essentially expiring after this past year.
Yeah,
he had a chance to make sure that those clauses didn't make it into the new contract.
Yeah,
they should let that dude walk, man.
They should have
let him walk.
Can't nobody. A billionaire can't be that stupid.
No.
Oh, yes, they can. Yes,
a
they
billionaire
can.
Can't. No, they can't.
Yes, they can. I'm not going to say it. Yes, they can.
That was on purpose. That was on purpose.
That is post Aikman PTSD, man.
Yeah.
They were so scared of finding a quarterback, man.
Yeah.
Jerry's not stupid, man. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
If you don't get that kind of money, not big.
That shit was on purpose, man.
Egotistical, but it's not stupid. He knew what he was doing, man. It was purposeful. There's a reason that he leaked it the day of the Browns game, man.
Yeah.
You saw it the way Dak was walking with the fucking suit and shit. I still have that.
Acting like a GQ model.
Yeah.
I do think Fifth is right. I think that Trey Lance was Jerry's backup plan, and Trey Lance came in that preseason game and just
too bad we don't have OG.
That's why he hadn't paid Dak up until that point. Trey Lance took 5 picks. Jerry said, "Sign him. This man sucks."
Yeah.
He threw 5 picks.
I remember that.
He didn't sign Dak yet, bro. Wasn't even talk. He was waiting. That was his new quarterback.
Yeah.
It
was that 5 pick. Yeah, that 5 pick game gave Jerry cold feet.
He put on 5 pick. Jerry said, "Get the ink, man. This man sucks." Seriously, bro. He hadn't signed Dak and was ignoring questions.
Yeah, he still was. Yeah.
No question. He wanted. I don't think he can do it. Trey Lance that preseason game so bad. Jerry said, "Get the ink. This man is trash. Sign Dak. Hurry up."
Supposed to get that dude up out of here, man.
He was gonna be the starter, bro. Jerry was gonna let Dak walk.
This is the first time on a year-to-year basis the average salary of the highest paid player has been the same player for multiple years.
Wow.
Dak Prescott, the highest paid player last year, and he's the highest paid player this year.
And that's just the worst NFL contract ever.
I believe so.
Champ, I have a question. Where you worked at right here?
Oh man, that's a minute ago.
Oh wow,
that's a minute ago. Holy shit!
At, Champ?
What?
Where was you working at right here? You like a young man right there.
Man.
I was at the airport.
That's the airport. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and play it. Let me see.
DFW love field.
Yeah.
He was in charge of all the cavity searches, man.
No, I was working for Skylink out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all have been bad.
Got to buy some AirPods, man. They help a lot.
Man. Yeah, it ain't good quality.
Yeah, Champ audio.
It's tricky.
I mean, I was gonna send a set to OG. I'm like, dude, come on.
You were gonna send AirPods to him? Oh, man.
He got to get off that extended warranty.
The big old, the trucker. The trucker thing.
Nah, man, it's the IT headphones.
He got on that old 1995 IBM headphone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's an old IBM, man. Seriously.
That's so sad about Halliburton, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bro's almost like it's not like it's. I don't understand this game sometimes. How does stuff like that happen in these moments, man?
Yeah.
And it's never that significant that make it. It just happens, man.
It just pop. Yeah, it just pops. Yeah. I never. I'm thank God I never had to go through that.
Yeah, it looked like a regular basketball move, and he face first on the court. Yikes!
Yeah, I don't know if you can see this, but this was immediately after the Packers game. Here, let me close that. Look, can you read this? Can you read this?
Oh my God, Dak Prescott.
Read
Wait a minute. What the hell did he say?
Read his fucking quote. Read the quote.
We can't read it.
What did he say?
What did he say?
This was immediately after the fucking Packers game. This motherfucker said this. Maybe my mind was moving a little faster than my body was. By the time I'm not done. By the time it started to click for me, it was too late.
Oh, you
mean by the time the Packers pulled their starters?
Before they started, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Dak! Why did we do this?
What does that mean?
Oh, I can't, man.
But you know what's funny? At the end of that same interview, he said teams won't want to see us again next season. Immediately after
he is good.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. But remember, he said that the year before that too.
He did.
Yeah,
he is good for that shit, man. He was
and the year before that
game.
He says the same shit.
Y'all just want to piss me off, or did you really want to piss me off? Or?
Yeah, he looked at him. He's like, "I appreciate that, motherfucker." Goes to be picked in the next game. Sit down somewhere.
I want to ask him a question. Why when your football buddy in college got his butt kicked, why you ain't help him? You got your butt kicked too.
Oh,
yeah, y'all want to make some guaranteed money? Bet against the Cowboys in the playoffs.
Yeah.
All you got to do is look at Dak in the pregame, man.
And you can bet your whole 401k and retire right now.
He was down there in Gulf shows, popping his stuff on the beach. Dak Prescott, Mississippi State, them boy whooped his ass.
The guy that whooped his ass, he was all on I think Facebook somewhere. Then he took that thing off.
He was popping big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It is hard to be upset about losing a football game when you walk home and you know the check next week is a couple $1 million.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
It is hard to give a damn about an individual game when you know, because this is the thing. They don't make that much money for playoff games. They don't make their regular season check for playoff games. That salary is divided among 17 games. The playoff games is a set amount, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they get like 30,000 and 50,000.
Yeah, it's not much. They don't give. His suit for the playoff game probably costs more than that.
Well, you know the people that's on the past the 30-man roster on down. I bet they like that money.
Mm-hmm.
That man.
A wild card game, they make $49,500. For a divisional round, they make $54,500. Conference game, they make $77,000. Now, Dak Prescott, that's a pay decrease based off of his checks.
Yeah, but people on the practice squad, that's money right there.
Yeah, that's money for them.
Man, that Packer game, man. Golly.
Ooh.
It just left a bad taste in everybody's mouth.
All in games, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. That was a rough one for me, man.
The latest one.
Yeah, the playoff Packer game, man.
The latest one.
Yeah, that was a rough one, man. Down 48-16, man.
And it still seemed like it was yesterday.
Yeah, it sure did.
Yeah, that was a bad game, man.
I'm not gonna play the video, but look at it. Look at everybody's face. This is the
Lord.
Boy.
Green Bay game.
Oh yeah, that was against
Yeah. Everybody took the press the screen.
Oh, that was me on top, far right.
Yeah.
Looked so defeated.
Yeah, man.
We all were like, "Fuck this shit, man."
That was a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy because the Packers always get the best of the Cowboys, man, every year. It's crazy.
Yeah, and even when they up late in the game, they figure out a way to fuck it up.
Figure it
come back.
and
we've lost to the backup quarterbacks in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They let them zebras get involved and they start.
yeah.
You know, you only got one opponent, and that's the Packers. You don't get the officials involved, and that's when you're outmanned, you're outnumbered. They always, that's why I used to always say they somewhat there's a percentage that they beat themselves because they don't have that presence of mind to just close games out. That discipline to close games out.
Yeah.
And that's where they've been lacking all these years, just that discipline, man. And that's,
I mean, you know what? How many offsides kill a drive?
yeah,
Going back 10 years.
that's what we're gonna struggle.
It's always stupid on both sides of the field.
That's what we're gonna struggle at with this going through this transition with the new coach and all these new coaches. That's what we're going to struggle at is the discipline factor, the penalties. Because when you get new coaches coming in, you're going to see a lot of penalties and stuff and mistakes. People haven't factored that in yet. Yeah, everybody just think everything's going to be okay, and it's not, man. It's not. You got to factor those things in there too.
Bro,
See, if you played the game, actually played the game, you would understand where I'm coming from. See, a lot of people, they just watch. You know what I mean? They don't know anything. Yeah. Like y'all were talking about earlier. They don't know anything about football. They just been watching all these years, and they've been playing Madden all these years, and they try to apply it to that. And it's, I mean, you got to understand there's a fatigue factor, and when you're tired, like Jimmy Johnson said, fatigue makes cowards of us all.
Yeah.
And once you start doing that, then the mistakes factor in. Because when you're tired, you can't think straight.
Yeah.
You're going off of desperate energy. I call it desperate energy. Because I remember being dead tired, going both ways, coach, get me out of the game. And you start doing shit that you're not supposed to be doing. And it happens, But if you out there running like a deer, you good, But that's discipline, that's fear, that's respect. You got to get all of that first before you can even step out on that field. And a lot of people don't understand that, man. They just don't. They don't want to. They don't want to.
The fan base,
defense is heavy on communication. You got to communicate.
Shit, yeah.
Yep.
Man, we used to be out there on that field talking. You got
non-stop.
You got to let me know what's coming, especially linebackers. Yeah. Oh my God! And when you only got two linebackers out there, we in trouble. We only got two linebackers out there, and they not real linebackers, fit. Mm-hmm. These guys are safeties, hybrid safeties, really playing linebacker.
Yeah.
And you got to communicate.
Yeah.
You got to communicate on defense. You have to communicate. You got to tell them what's coming. Hey, man, we got this coming. Twins, trips. You got to do it. But if you don't, it's a wrap. Right. But see, that's the insides of the game that people be leaving out and missing. They just think, oh, we got a new receiver. Oh, we're going to be fine. Offensive side of the ball, too. I play both ways, so I understand. Offensive communication, too. Everything is in that huddle. We talk our shit in this huddle. We do what we're going to do. Bam, let's get out here. Let's run this play. Mm-hmm. But if y'all not on the same page, discipline-wise, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yep.
Man.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
The fan base is gonna get a kick in their ass this season when we struggle, man. real kick in their ass when they struggle.
Yeah.
Like I said, my biggest thing is that we always just it's almost like you happy your folks and built the pool in your backyard, but your house still a wreck.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this pool. Look at the pool, man. It's a sink in your living room floor. It's a swoop like a skateboard in there.
Yeah.
Drywall messed up, but you're talking about look at this pool. That's how they is about picking all this stuff around this team that's wrong. And they saying one thing gonna fix everything. They saying help some picks. Man, I don't care about the defense, man. We got just all type of crazy stuff.
Yeah, they lost their damn mind.
They're crazy. They really get on their channels and say F them picks. I don't care about next year. The defense, man, all we got. I ain't gonna say his name because I ain't got time. Dude said if we score no points, the defense don't matter. I'm like, wait a minute.
Gotta stop it.
Fifth, the man said hardware don't matter.
He said Super Bowl. He said don't matter no more.
I have never heard anyone say that up until that show.
Man, hardware don't matter no more. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, I'd never heard anyone say that up until that show.
Nah, man, that ain't the case. You can't think like that, man. And that's not.
Yeah, and Amy, man, like I said this earlier in the show, man, but more than the Cowboys, it's the fan base that irritates me. I mean, more than winning or losing games, is just because there's no middle ground. There's no nuance or perspective. It's literally just, we lose to the Packers, I'm going to boycott the team. We get anybody, all of a sudden we're back. Like, we got Schottenheimer, 2 months ago, something? When we got Schottenheimer, the fan base was pissed. Now, because this dude took the quarterbacks to Greek dancing or to dinner, all of a sudden the culture's changing. Like, fucking, like, are you like, are we for real? We haven't played.
It's a difference. It's a difference between what you want and what's going to happen.
Yeah,
you want that, of course. Of course. There'd be a perfect world. It'd be a perfect world if Shotty, Eberflus, all these guys, new guys came in here, turned this team right away, and turned us around, get us to the playoffs, get us to the Super Bowl this year. Yeah. I mean, that would be an absolute miracle. But there's a process.
Yeah,
there's a process in this shit, man. It don't happen overnight. Exactly. And I think that's what they want. Yeah, of course, everybody wants that. Sure. We want that. You might think, oh, y'all talking negative, man. Every time I come on this show, y'all talking negative. Nah, man, we want the same thing. We want the same thing you want, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
We want the same. We got the same dream you got. Yeah. We've been fighting the same fight you fighting. We want the same happiness you got or you want. Trust me, that's what we want. We're not on here just running our mouths. Yeah. Those things take time. It takes time to raise a kid and send them off and so they can have straight A's and get their driver's license and get them a first job at the mall or something. And, more responsibility adds up. And then they graduate from high school and then, you got to finance that. And then they go to college and you hope they get a scholarship or you got to help finance that. It takes time. Those things take years and time to do that. And I always apply that to when I'm talking about football because it's the same thing. Yeah. It's a what's my new word? It's a developmental process.
Yeah.
Especially when when the majority, when 85.9% of the team is new. And that's including the staff.
Right.
It's a developmental process. It's not going to happen overnight. It's just not.
Yeah.
Now, if it does, if a miracle, the heavens open up and, and God blesses us, hey, oh yeah, boom, then cool. Right. Cool, man. But right now, as we speak, we don't know. There's no way we can know how this season's going to come out.
Man,
don't come on here. And that when Fitz played that video, and I said, it's the same thing applies. I said, that's why I don't get on here running my mouth talking about, oh, we're going 12 and oh, we're doing this, oh, we're doing that, oh, we're going to be fine. Look what happened that season. We were supposed to bounce back and dog the shit out of Carolina. But, man, they had our number, dog. And I was so disappointed. I was so mad because I thought that we were going to be fine, but we weren't. So, I put all my eggs in one basket. And that's why I am the way I am now, because I've done all that dumb shit. I've done all that. I've predicted. I've been there. I've made those mistakes. Just like parents, we teach our kids they don't do that because we've already done the dumb shit before they did. So we're gonna teach them not to do whatever it is.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
No, I mean, the fan base just has to just relax, man. Let shit play out, man. We haven't played a preseason game, let alone a regular season game. Like, let's just keep shit in perspective, man. And enough with the hyperbolic stuff.
And that's fine. Let them. We can't. Not to say you guys are doing it or we're doing it,
No,
but we can't control ignorance, and I'm using ignorance correctly.
Yeah.
We can't control ignorance to the game, ignorance to trying to predict the season, trying to say, oh, go Cowboys all the time. We can't control people doing that. If they gonna do that, let them do it. Like I said, a week ago, 2 weeks ago on Fifth Show, I said, let them pads. They gonna do it for us.
Yeah. You've been saying that for years.
Them pads gonna do it for us, and ain't no sugarcoating. When the season start, ain't no more babysitting.
Yep.
That's when they're gonna find out then.
Yep. No, I agree. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know. Fans are gonna get a kick in their ass, man. Regardless of how the season goes, they're gonna get a kick in their ass. We'll see what happens, I guess. Though
it's just that it's easier for me as a Cowboy fan that been putting up this for forever to always come on here and being realistic with the listeners rather than tell them something I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't tell you Schottenheimer gonna have a good season.
We don't know.
I can evaluate it based off him never being a head coach before. I can evaluate what I think Dak going to be based off what he's already done. That's all I can do. I'm not going to tell you. They get mad when we just say, hey, man, if this car done broke down 30 times, I'm going to predict it's going to break down again. I'm not going to say it's finally going to get me where I need to go if it's already known for letting me down.
Yeah.
So they don't like to hear that. They like to hear things that are make-believe just to make them feel good. You know,
they like being lied to.
It's almost like being in the South. Down here in the South, we used to bad weather. So we tell ourselves stuff like, it probably don't get too bad today. We say that hoping that it don't. You know what I'm saying? That's how Eshan, you know what it's like being in Texas in that weather.
Yeah.
We like to tell ourselves, it probably won't do nothing for real today.
Yeah.
We like to say that in hopes it don't. That's the same way the Cowboy fans are. They like to tell them something, hoping that that's what it's gonna be. But that's not true. We don't control the weather. That's God, and we don't control what these teams do. That's them, and that's Jerry.
Yep.
None of us. So we can say it might not rain, and it might pour down like oh hell. We might say the Cowboys win, and they might get blowed out. I would have put every dime, well, not every dime, because I'm not a big man. But like I said, I had all the time in the world that Dak wasn't gonna let Jordan Love come in Dallas and do that.
Yeah.
I got man, ain't no way Prescott, who been in this long. I was happy. I said, "Oh, that's what we got. We got this young dude as a first round playoff.
We good. We good.
Home. Well, we 16-0. Oh, second round, here we come. That was my mindset.
Yep.
That was my mindset, and that's why I was going that corner, bro. Nah,
that was their mindset too.
Right.
Honestly.
I was on my channel bucking like, bro, y'all think Dak Prescott finna let Jordan Love do that at home?
Yeah, man.
I said this defense had Jordan Love shook. Parsons finna run wild on. I was saying all this.
Yep.
I was completely wrong, man. That let you know right there, man. We don't have the final say so.
No.
We just have fans, man.
Hey, get in your car, drive down there, talk to them.
Yeah,
we just fans. They the one that played the game.
Right. We have nothing to say about it.
We just made a prediction. Go get at Dak for the picks. Get at Parsons by disappearing in that playoff. Go talk to them. Get to their social media. Call them the B word like y'all call us and lame and go tell them all that stuff you be telling us. They the ones was in the game, brother.
Oh, yeah.
We just
that's what that's what I don't understand, man.
It's like we just talking about the games, man. We're not
we on YouTube, man. You talking to the wrong people. Once you realize we was wrong, you should have went straight to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
man.
We can't do nothing for you, man.
No,
ain't nothing we can do for you but make more predictions.
No,
man.
God.
Bro, they blow my mind. They really go off on us like we are the cause.
Right.
Brother, we have nothing to do with what them guys do.
Say.
I was rooting for Dak. I said Dak was finna ball out against Green Bay at home.
It'd be our fault. Everything be our fault. Everything be our fault.
Bro, it's always our fault.
Yeah. Yep.
I said, man. Matt LaFleur finna come in here and Mike McCarthy finna dog walk him.
Yeah.
I said Mike McCarthy not finna lose to his former team in a playoff game. Dak finna outplay Love. Parsons finna have a big game. I said all that.
Man.
Jesus Christ, how far was I off?
Man.
Man.
Shit. I was right there with you. I was in the back seat. Shit. I was right there with you, Doc.
Bro,
Man, I was in a passenger
Same.
car, man. I was like, let's see and let's hope and pray, but let's see. And
Same, man.
people,
that's where I am too.
Y'all are mad at the wrong ones, bro.
Yeah.
Go talk to them folk, bro. Go find Dak at your local store and call them trash. Find Parsons at the gym, call them trash.
Yeah.
Bro, we on YouTube, man. Bro,
Yeah.
hey,
That's how it be. That's how
no
it
matter
be,
how
man.
I feel about Dak, I had no control over his arm when he threw them pick sixes at all.
Yeah, man.
If it was up to me, he'd have threw touchdowns and brought us home, man.
Yep.
That's why I be so blown away when they really come on here cussing us out in the worst way.
Man.
Like they really be on here cussing like black women. Like, man, what's wrong with y'all?
Have a thousand people in my damn, especially after a loss. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I have over 1,000 people in my damn comment section just
Oh my God.
firing away.
I've seen it, Eddie, especially in your comment section. There's some of the craziest motherfuckers.
Man,
that game we lost, your live screen was flooded. That game we lost,
dog.
You had so many people watching you.
I think it got up to like 1.3.
Yep.
I was like,
it was 1.5. It was 1.5.
I was like, oh my God. It was just, I couldn't even read the comments because they were going so fast. I said, I can't even read all this shit, man. What the hell? We lost. What you want me to do? I mean, like, what you want?
They ran to your page like, now explain this loss.
Yeah, exactly. I remember that.
I did. I'm like, look, that's what happened. This is what didn't happen. They let the refs get involved. They did this. Dak Prescott throwing interceptions. We can't tackle. No fundamentals. We can't wrap up. The same thing I say every year. What different? How different can I say? I'm telling you, I had so many threats, dog. I'm talking about threats.
Yeah.
Real life threats. Like, I'm like, dude, come on, man. I got a family, man. I got a wife and kids.
Yeah, man.
You know, I got relatives, man. I mean, I ain't saved.
Yeah.
I'm just one person, man. I'm just one voice.
Now, when you get to threatening people, like, come on, man. That's just that's
people like, man, why you man, on your video, in your truck, man, you be going off, you be doing this. But when you be on a show, I'm like, dude,
man,
that's his show. When I'm on somebody's show, it's their show. They run it. I'm not on here talking. I can't do all that, man. I gotta respect them and what they got going on. I gotta sit back. They are boys too. I gotta let them talk too. I can't just get on here and start running my mouth on Fifth Channel just to be, or ESAN or uncensored or they show. I can't do. It's all about respect with me. That's how I was raised to be. I mean, that comes before anything. Now, if you ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it, the best I can. But shit, I mean, it's dog. Look here, man. We've been struggling. We've been struggling with this team, man, and we've been through so much with this team. We lost friends. I lost friends because of this shit, man. We used to go live with people. I've inspired so many people. I've inspired people. Call me, write me through Facebook. Hey man, you inspired me. I started doing my channel. Guys, that's on right now.
Yeah,
I've inspired, and as soon as we didn't agree on something, they jump ship. Gone. They don't know me. They don't, And I'm like, hey man, cool. Hey man, it's all right. It's fine. I didn't get mad. But they let the YouTube, they let all that shit, the subscribers, all that stuff, they let that shit get to their head, man. And I understood it. I didn't get mad and say, hey man, why you do that, man? Why you didn't give me no love? And that ain't my job, man.
Yeah.
My job is to talk about the Cowboys, the betterment of the Cowboys. I'm not here for that. Now that came my way without me even. I'm on the news. I didn't ask to do that shit. They saw, you know what I mean? Every time I was on the news, I didn't say, hey, pick my video, put it on there. Every time they saw Shango, he wasn't like, hey, put it. No, man. That was just realism, bro. They just, hey, look here. Ain't nothing I can do about that.
Yeah.
Now, if you mad at that or whatever, that's between you and your God. I can't help you on that. But I didn't ask for that. They did that. I woke up in the morning like, what the fuck? But I ain't nobody, man. I'm 1980, dog. That's it. That's it.
Man, this isn't our lives, man. This is just YouTube. Get a fucking life and go someplace. Like, real talk. I don't know why this YouTube stuff gets to so many people's heads like this, man. Me and Uncensored talk off live all the time, and we constantly talk about, like, this is not our life. When we get on here to chop it up and shit, but it's just, fuck, man. I probably will never understand it, but it's just, God.
I get more love from other fan bases, like especially Philly.
I was about to say, every
for
time
real?
I see a comment on your page, they be like, I'm a Philly fan, man, but you keep it real. I'd be like, this.
You can go down comment section and you can read, bam, bam. Every other comment is from an Eagles fan or somebody else. They'll say, and that's the sad part. That's how your enemies are closer than you think.
Yeah,
because they can show love and respect. And, hey man, I'm an Eagles fan, man, but I come to your channel, they ain't even gotta watch me. Yeah. But they take time out of their day and do that. A Cowboy fan? No. It's the total opposite. God. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. They should be the ones like, hey, 1980, man, I appreciate you, man. You do what you do. Yeah. I have a few that have been following me for a long time, but that's why I kind of stay quiet now, because I noticed a shift. I noticed a change in, the fan base. It's like, wow, we're here now. See, that's the problem.
Yeah,
and that's why I say we're the problem. We're the reasons why Jerry has been getting away with this shit for so many years, because we too worried about each other.
Mm-hmm.
We got Eshaun, when I say this, forgive me for saying this, Fifth. I know Fifth and Uncensored know about this. It's a culture thing. So Eshaun, I'm gonna put you to the side for a minute. It's that house nigga syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that's what it is. It's like you got the yard, in word, and you got the house in word. If you look up Malcolm X, he talks about that, but that's how I feel when I get the hate from my own kind, my own fan base.
If you're seeing Django, that's what Samuel Jackson.
No, I've seen Django. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
No. I get it. Don't worry. But no, man. I just think it's crazy that people let this YouTube stuff get to their heads to this degree, to where we're like you said, we're fighting more with our own fans than anybody.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. I don't know, and it's just like if you remember a couple months back, all I did was comment upon a picture on Facebook. People was racially coming at me, like saying crazy shit. I laughed at it, but I'm just like, man, I post one comment and all of a sudden people are threatening to beat me up and all kinds of wild shit. I'm like, come on, man, this is not that deep. I have a life outside of this, man. I'm perfectly happy. I don't need this stuff, man.
This shit is not real, man.
Yeah, none of us stuff.
People say stuff online on the internet that
they would
never say this stuff to you in person.
Sorry.
Yeah.
and the moment people start to realize that and take a deep breath, because you don't have to argue with people. Guess what? There's a button you can press. And it shuts this shit off at any point in time. And then I look over at my wife and I go, I'd rather be messing with her.
Right.
I'm not about to let some stranger that I don't know will never see again in my life.
Exactly.
And I don't have to interact with. I won't let. I don't argue with you. I won't argue with you to your face.
Yeah.
Let alone argue with you over this internet.
Yeah. And it's not worth it, man. It's just over what? Over a football team? Like, I get we're fans, but come on, man. Get a life. Like, this ain't that deep, man. We're fans at the end of the day. Keep it in perspective and be respectful. Like, that's my thing, man.
Not a culture anymore. It's a cult.
No, it's not. No, it's not a cult. It's a drug.
It's a cult.
Oh shit! Champ's back in here.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
I didn't know you were back, man. What's up, man?
Everybody know the Jim Jones thing where he made the people drink the Kool-Aid and they all died.
Kool-Aid.
It's a cult.
It's
not a
it's
cult.
the drug.
There you
It's
go,
like
Phil.
crack.
It's a cult because they're leaders and they follow this people and people follow that person, and the majority will always go with the people that follow. You're gonna find the majority of the crowd where everybody is on the same page at. It don't matter about it being right or wrong. It's just about a single person not wanting to seem different from everybody else. So if there's 100 people over here saying this, only but 20 over here, I'm gonna go with 100 there because I don't want to look odd to be with just 20 people. Because there's 100 over here saying one thing. There are more people on YouTube screaming Dak is a Hall of Famer than not. Ain't nobody gonna come over here with we at. It ain't enough of us.
Yeah.
It's not enough of us saying what we say, but the other people got them. It's a cult. And over there in that cult, they give away money. They think giving away money give them more access to that person, not knowing the person they're giving money to. He's a simp for the person he's claiming. These dudes are simps for the NFL players. They're simps.
Yep.
That's
They
true.
simp for 'em. So you as a fan giving your money away, thinking this guy talking big stuff, but you not knowing, brother, he's a simp for that guy just like you simping for him.
Yep.
You don't even know it. It's a cult, man. They following the majority, regardless right or wrong. Half of these guys that they send over here to try to debate with us lose so quick because they never have a point. They just follow the leader. That's why they're embarrassed, because we know what we talk about. We know this because, like our sister said, these dudes don't watch football. They don't know football. So they come over here, oh, y'all hate Dak, blah, blah, blah. That's why I follow this channel. I ain't even subbed to you. You only got 1,000 subs. That's cult talk. that's saying your cult got more people than we got. That's cult talk. That's not a culture no more. YouTube became weird in this football area. It done got weird, bro. They follow people because that's what the majority do. It's the question I always say. If 100 people in a room with a low cut and one dude got the afro, who the weird one? The 100 people or the one with the afro? But they're going to say the one with the afro the weird because more people got a low cut than him.
They don't know what indoctrination looks like. That's the problem.
There you go. It's to turn into a cult. It's saying, like 80 always say, it's not even about being right no more.
It's about fitting in.
Because if I'm right and you wrong, let me know how me being right gonna contribute to them boys winning on Sunday. I can 100 debate versus corner. How would that help the Cowboys win? He can win 100 versus me. It means nothing.
Nothing.
We do this for fun. We do this because we want to. We get on here and we like to talk football. It has nothing to do with what goes on a Sunday. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
But
and people need to get it. People got it twisted that the way we talk to each other behind is nowhere near what they say.
Because it's reality for them and they think it's reality for us.
Right.
No, it's not.
Somebody like to come up here and cuss. So y'all lame, y'all. So I be like, bro, come on, this is the internet. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're a grown man over here cussing me out in all caps. What is your life?
Right, exactly.
Like I told the dude the other night when he said, I ain't sub to you anyway. I'm like, oh my God.
Holy shit. What are we going to do?
How would I live? Not a sub to me. Sad, where is that though? It's not even about football no more. It's about who's popular on YouTube.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
about who got
Exactly.
the who says the most right things. Who got that's what it's about now. It's not about, the authenticity of what it used to be about, really holding your team accountable.
Yeah.
It's not about that no more. It's about who looks the best on the camera, who got the best setup, and who says the right thing for the people to get them super chats and donations. That's it's a cult.
Who got the better brown mustache from kissing Jerry butt?
What every cult leader do, milk people of their money. Every cult leader milks people of their money.
It's always a money game.
Yep.
Always a money game.
Ain't no way. It's a bunch of them in Dallas.
Malachi York. Dude got like 1,000 years in prison. He was a cult leader, black guy. Milked black people. The fool had a pyramid built in Georgia. A black pyramid. He was
what the hell?
What you call was supposed to be seed up. A cat named Brother Polite. But now he in prison for following the same thing. Cult.
Bro. Oh yeah. Plain prison too?
Oh yeah, Polite in prison now.
Oh, you know that?
Yeah, Brother Polite in prison. Yes. Malachi York. Yes, bro. They both. It's like a cult. They want to hear what feels and sounds good.
Yeah.
People, oh my God, even though Dak threw 3 picks, you just told me it wasn't his fault. Here's $25. Thank you for taking my night. That's how it works.
Sit down.
They get on the internet and say that for tips.
Yeah.
And they keep going all night, man.
Yeah.
They don't stop. It's not about, bro, I'm telling you, these people are, like 80 said, it didn't used to be that. Before YouTube introduced Super Chats, it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
It's not like that. I promise you. The ones that been
Hey,
around
Phil Porter.
yeah.
I thought you just going for hours already, 2 hours.
Man, it's
Hey, man, why you fucking up the flow, man? Why you?
Yeah, man. Don't rock
He
the
over here, he over here
man.
cooking and rocking, and you over here watching the time.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man.
But nah, before the Super Chat era, man, everybody was keeping it real. Like 80 said, we ain't got to call no name. It was people that got inspired because of him.
Mm-hmm.
80 used to do live stream with these people.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Before he was a part of the round table.
Yeah.
Knowing these people, man, look, once people realized if they said what they needed to say, got them money, it was over.
Mm-hmm.
It was over. I'm telling you, man, money switched up everything. People stopped caring about what was right, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened to the round table. People stopped caring.
Damn.
They stopped caring about what was right.
That was a powerful voice. That was a powerful segment, man.
They stopped caring.
Damn.
It used to be structure. We had structure on our round table. We had topics. Everybody had their own time limit. Everybody kept it real. After that structure, what was in the structure was what was needed to be said. People stopped wanting to follow the guideline because the guideline didn't pay their bills.
Yeah.
Once that happened, it was just a ticking time bomb. I know it's a bad word to use right now, but
yeah,
it just happened, man. And there's sad what we had in the YouTube culture, bro. But like they're gonna follow the majority. We don't have enough people saying what we saying versus them. They have, but they kiss butt for it. I'm not doing that. I don't need that.
Yep.
That don't pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? This is a side thing I do for fun getting on here, man.
That's why I was when I used to do my lives, I would always, because I had such a strong voice, I had such a strong impact because I had so many people in the comment section, and I always made sure to include everybody that I rocked with. I always made sure I did that because, like I said earlier, they got a voice too, and I would send everybody over there when I got off. I'd say, hey, y'all going over the Fifth channel, go over there, and they bloop, 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 they pop up over there, so they can know what I was saying wasn't just, smoke and mirrors or whatever. But that's just the way I was, man. And I didn't get on YouTube for that. I was like, shit, I can do that, And it just turned into a circus when more and more people started getting on. That's what they turned it into, When the money got involved, it was it wasn't the passion was. That's what the passion was about. It wasn't about, the Cowboys, So it just, I don't know, man. It was very innocent back then, and it was. I used to look forward to. I used to think of stuff in my truck. I used to come up with stuff, man. I was always thinking about what I can do, and that was straight just being creative, innovative, and passion for the team. That was before, like Phil said, that was before the Super Chats, man. I was just, just a voice, wanted to be heard about the Cowboys, and it just, my channel just grew and this just kind of took off. But then I started noticing a different wave, a different phase of fan coming on there. And I was like, oh man, this thing, I don't like this. This is going in a totally different direction that it got crazy, man. And then the subscribers and, hey man, I got more subscribers than you now. And because I would take breaks. I would take breaks, and I got business, man. I don't.
Yeah. When you're comparing the subscriber thing, that's childish shit, man.
Yeah,
that's stupid shit. No, straight up, that's childish shit. that's crazy, man. Stupid stuff. I man, see, when it gets into, it blows my mind how the fan base is so toxic amongst each other, to where,
yes, they are.
To the point where, like I said earlier, forget about a win or a loss. For me, I get more annoyed and just upset at the fans than the games, even for that matter, because it's just like, okay, you win, you lose, okay, you move on to the next thing, or whatever the case may be. But when it gets to toxic talk or like, saying crazy stuff, I'm like, man, okay, that's just too much, man. You gotta like, and I think also the misconception is people look at the way we talk to each other on here. We don't talk like that offline. We're casually, we're cool with each other, all of us on here. So we can, we talk a certain way with each other, and that's it. But it's not like just because Fifth and Corner have this, they may scream at each other offline, they're cool. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that a guest has a right to come up on here and scream at us. It's like you got to learn your place in certain things, but I don't know, man. No, but seriously, it's like and that's the thing, like the other on Freaky Friday, man, when that he was probably the more respectful ones of all the Dak fans, but even him, I don't know what it is about these Dak fans. They just will not let anybody get a point across. It's always, oh, but I feel this, and we say anything to disagree with them. They'll just jump in. They'll Uncensored was getting pissed, and so was I. I was getting upset. I'm like, come on, man, you gotta let us talk.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Crazy shit, man. This fan base is nuts.
My wife was looking at me like I was fucking crazy. I was like, "You right, you right. This it's just the fucking internet."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. It's like, look, we all have lives outside of this. At least all of us on here. Like, after YouTube, I'm perfectly fine. I'm doing my own stuff. Perfectly fine. I think that's the same for all of us. This is not affecting any of us on a personal level like that. It doesn't affect us. But so many people just get this in their head, man. I don't know why, but it's crazy how it flipped when we have nothing to do with this team and we don't control shit. How a fan base is like, oh, you're right, I'm wrong. Who fucking cares? Why does it matter to that extent? I don't know.
It only gets like this. It only gets heavy like this during the I think season.
Yeah.
I feel because there's nothing to really talk about, really. So I think people just try to find little things to, fuck with you with and, harass you about. That's why I say when the season starts, it's a little different.
When it gets personal, that's crossing a line, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's really, really crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I laugh. I don't even take it personal anymore.
I don't either, man.
No, I don't either, frankly, for that matter. But just the fact that you're willing to go there for me tells me everything I need to know about a man. Like, honestly, you're willing to go to that extent. I don't. I remember when we was playing the Eagles, I think last year, someone 80 in your comments called you the N-word, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, come on, man, that's crazy shit. You can't don't do that.
It's the internet, man. People, it's the how dare you, say this or be this. It's not about, man. These people. That's why I always laugh at them and bring them on, because I don't.
Yeah, you're nice with it, honestly. You're super nice with it, to be honest.
I'm excited. That's why I'd be like, here we go. We got one. As soon as I see a bad comment, I drop the link.
And you seem to know when they about to do it, because you're like, I don't even know if I want to do this.
Yeah. You're always like, this is going to be a bad idea, but it's crazy.
These people are funny. I don't care about that, man. Dude, no matter how mad they get or how upset they are on our takes, the people that they praise, the quarterback that they love, still got to go out there and prove me wrong and prove them right.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Guess what? Proving me wrong and proving them right works for me too, because that means we're winning.
Yep.
I don't lose in this situation. Like old boy said the other night, y'all gonna feel stupid when Dak go out there. No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's what drives me fun. That's what makes me laugh, man. We're gonna look stupid if we win.
Feel amazing. If he go out there and win, I'm gonna feel great. That's a game he got on his belt. But I tell you what, he ain't gonna do: go win no Super Bowl, because we're not ready for that.
Yeah.
As a football fan and somebody that knows football and watch football, that's one thing I can guarantee.
Yeah.
I can't predict everything. I can't predict his stats. See, that's what they like to predict. But I can tell you this: we not holding up no Lombardi.
Yep.
That's all they care about is some stats, man.
That's all That's why they said when Dak go out there and ball, y'all gonna look stupid. They don't say nothing else. They don't mention Super Bowl, no deep playoff run when Dak go out there and ball. That's why he said, when Dak throws 40 touchdowns, y'all gonna look stupid.
Right. As if,
dude, bro, you gonna look stupid when we go home.
Man, just drink some
water.
water.
Boy said on Champ Show last week, hardwood don't matter no more. They let you know where they at with it. I ain't got love.
That's crazy talk to me, man.
That will never escape my mind that somebody actually said that.
Yeah, no, same here. The moment I swear I thought I misheard him when he said that.
What happened there?
On Champ's show, like I think it was earlier this week, some guy said that hardware doesn't matter. I swear I thought I misheard him.
No, it was G. I ain't got no problem with Hampton, but
no, he's a cool guy. I like him.
Crazy to say.
But that's crazy talk, man.
But he was just trying to make a point. That's how far most people go. And I say it's all love. But that's how far the point about their quarterback to say, well, you know what? That accomplishment right there don't even matter. Let's just have a good season. Let's just pick and have a good number. Dak have good numbers, man. Screw that Super Bowl. It don't matter no more. Yeah. That's how far we – yeah, he said hardware don't matter no more.
Yeah. I got love for Hampton. He's a cool guy, man. But that comment is crazy.
I don't really fool with too many people. And if you're listening – and if you're listening and you in the comment section or whatever, and you're not leaving comments or whatever, but if you're listening, I don't really too much fool with people that what they say is in the Bible. What they say is always right. I don't fool with the I'm right, you wrong type people. I just turn my back on that because I'm not here for that. If I don't know how many times I got to say this, but if I'm wrong about something pertaining to the Dallas Cowboys, I'm good. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I think it's all about you have a show, you got a voice. Everybody want to be the only Cowboy fans on YouTube. And when somebody else says something about their team, they're upset like it's a family member, like it's and they use that as if, well, like you said, old boy said the other day, if Dak get out here and ball out, y'all gonna look stupid. So that lets me know that that's all you care about is you making me look stupid. Why is that? Right. You get what I'm saying? Why are you so worried about me looking stupid? Your concern should be your quarterback.
Yeah.
That's your concern. If you so gung-ho about Dak, you know what I'm saying, find some kind of way to contact him and say, hey man, these cats they've been saying this and this and this and this about you. You need to go out there and prove them wrong. What you coming to me for, man? He out there throwing the rock.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, and if he does ball out, that's a good thing. That's what we want. We don't care. I don't care about being wrong, man. I always say that every video I make. I don't give a damn about being wrong and you witnessing it.
Yeah.
I'm not small-minded like that, man. I don't operate like that. If I'm wrong about something, fine. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good because I've been right for 30 years about this thing. So it's time out for me to be wrong. That's what I'm waiting on. I want to get on here and say, hey, man, we're going to have a bad year. It's going to take us 3 to 4 years to develop. Boom, boom, boom. And if I'm wrong, good. Yeah. That's good. So you're not making me look stupid. Yeah, I'm not going to look funny. I'm not going to look stupid. That is a very ignorant, uneducated comment. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Very ignorant. Definitely. And I couldn't even understand the guy y'all had on the other day. I couldn't even understand. I had to get off, man, because I could burn, and I'm from the hood too. I could barely understand his broken English, man. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Yeah. If I need a urban dictionary to figure out what you're saying and you stuttering, God bless him, but you're stuttering in between every word, I can't do that, man. I'm sorry. And then you trying to stutter and come at me at the same time? No. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that, man. So, man, I ain't got time to wait and try to figure out what you talking about. And then, it's my turn. Oh, okay, cool. No. I ain't for that back and forth shit, man. The Dallas Cowboys don't pay me to do that.
Yeah. No,
shit.
For the first hour, I didn't even understand what the fuck he was saying. To be completely honest, I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I couldn't understand him, hear him, anything. Then when he started making
Fifth for that.
we were talking offline. We were like, "What the fuck?" We can't understand what this guy is saying. But
I just didn't understand.
Yeah, I didn't understand what he was saying. But even when he started making points, man, his arguments were stupid, man. He was going in circles. I was like, "What is this?" Like, if you understood essentially what he was saying, he was like, Dak can't win a Super. He said Dak can't win a Super Bowl, but he's a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. What the fuck does that mean? What is the point of the argument then in that case? I don't know. It's crazy shit, man. I don't know.
I miss the days where we could get on here, man, and we could everybody would make their own video. Fifth would make his own video.
Yeah.
Corner would make his own video. Shango, Simus, South of Heaven 88. Everybody would make their own video. Cowboys blog, he would make his own video. And I would go to each video and watch it. And I'd be like, man, good video. Yep. Hey, good job. I agree. This, and that. Oh, okay. Oh, you saw that? I didn't see that. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't think about that one. That was fine. That was okay to do. Now you make a video. Oh, it's who got more subscribers, who got more views, who got this. I'm just like, where have we gone, man?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, dog. The change is so unbelievable. It's so disgusting, man. I mean, me and Shango could talk. Man, that was a good video, dog. Yeah, man, I like yours too. Yeah, man. I mean, I kind of disagreed with but I see why you said that. I kind of thought about it, and yeah, okay, cool. I mean, we could agree to disagree and be okay with it, man. Now, oh man, you better put burglar bars on your house. You better say. But it just, it's so small-minded, man. It's full of youngsters, though. That's the problem right there. It's a lot of youngsters, like Fitz say, they're listening to them other channels, them big time, wannabe big time channels. They full of youngsters, man. And they want to hear a certain thing. And once you go off track, them youngsters ain't got no guidance, man. They ain't got no morals. So they don't understand the Super Bowl days and all that stuff and where we've been and the history and all that. And the pattern that we've been in for all this time. And they get mad when they hear us talk and critique and, but all they want to hear is go, 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 but that ain't the case over here. So.
No, it's crazy. I mean, see, I used, like, when I was younger, man, I used to, because I'm also the youngest in my own family too, right? And I used to hate when people would come at young people straight up. But then when I joined this show and I really started watching, I was like, oh, I fully get, like, I mean, a lot of the guys who, send those super chats and stuff are fans even around my age. And I haven't even seen a Super Bowl, but I'm just like, man, I don't know. I guess it's just probably just me and my, thing and my maturity or whatever, but it's just, I just cannot imagine for myself sending a super chat to someone I don't know over and getting bitchy with people, frankly, over an opinion about a football team. And it's like, do you really have nothing better to do with your life than to get this upset over a football team? Like, for real, come on. Like, straight up, I'm like, honestly, and I'm just like, come on, man. Like, I wouldn't, like, for me personally, I wouldn't even want to do that, even if it was, I had a channel, like, to the success that you guys have and stuff. I wouldn't even want to do that. It's like, and I tell this to Quarter to Uncensored Offline. I have so much more stuff I've accomplished in my life, way more than I ever thought I would. And I'm super blessed and super lucky. And I still want to do more. And I feel fortunate and lucky enough to be able to do what I do and, follow my dreams. And that's something that people don't have the opportunity to really do that much. So I feel very fortunate, but I have so many more things I want to do. So many more things I want to climb. And it's, and I have so much more fun. I enjoy doing these shows with you guys. I enjoy, getting on these shows and talking football or like whatever, but it's just, this is not my life, man. And I don't care about it on that level. And I think you guys don't either, which I think is why we, get along so much. But man, these younger fans, like I can even me saying younger fans sounds crazy, but it's just these I don't know. It's just, man, crazy. pisses me off, man. It's just like, because that's also what, because that's people come at me all kinds of different ways because I'm a quote unquote younger fan, and I'm not like that, man. And it's just I don't sending a super chat to be proven right about the Dallas Cowboys. Come on, man, grow up, seriously. Like, they probably still live with their parents, man. Have nothing to do with their parents.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, crazy. I'm at the point where, like you said about Tom, about the, in the future, about, this season, about Watt being the fly on the wall. I'm at that point too, to be honest, because it's like, what's really the point about getting so passionate when they're not passionate? Yeah, it's like there's no point about it, to be honest. And so, but yeah, man, it's crazy. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It is good though. Well, I gotta get back on the road in the morning. My truck ready, guys. So
no, you don't.
Yeah, man. Make the money. Make the money, man.
I took tomorrow off, so I'm good.
Nice.
I'm debating on whether or not to take tomorrow off myself, man.
Nonsense, you ain't gotta work.
Man, I'm prepared for a movie, man. I can't take any days off. I've been working even today and yesterday, man.
No lie, man. I was sitting up there looking at the pool, like, man, I just need a day just to sit in the fucking pool and not do nothing, man.
Ooh,
I don't think you and I are built like we're not built like that.
That's a lot of maintenance. That's a lot of maintenance.
I actually, nah, not really.
I thought about it, but we ain't. Hell, I just learned how to swim like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
I've known how to swim since I was like 5.
Yeah.
But I go out in the ocean, man. And I go probably about 300-400 yards out.
Yeah,
the ocean. Okay, wow, nice.
Yeah, we went down to Cancun 3 years ago with my sons. They were 7 and 5 at the time, man. We swam, all three of us swam all the way out there. My wife on the beach just looking at us like,
man, I love
the trick to swimming out there. The trick to swimming out there is you swim back, and when you start to get tired, you have to know how to float.
Yeah,
and then you get your energy back, and then you swim in some more, and then
there you go,
and then you swim in some more. If you swim to exhaustion, you'll drown.
Damn. Yeah.
Cancun's a beautiful place, man. I visited a couple years ago. Super, super nice place.
Wow. I don't know if y'all ever left the country and went to Cancun and stuff like that, man. But
I love traveling.
I tell people all the time, man, when you leave this country and you go to other places and visit and stuff like that, and it's something different about going to a country where everybody looks like you.
Yeah.
It's hard to describe, but you feel different. Like even like a country like Jamaica or the Bahamas or something like that, man, where you just converse with people, man, and everybody look like you. It's different. Like going to Ghana in Africa, I never lived there, but it's a beautiful place to visit, man.
Yeah. No, yeah. Whenever I visit India, it's always the most fun. I mean, granted, my siblings live in India, so there's that aspect as well. But like, man, for a tourist standpoint, the capital, Delhi, is the most. Like, there was a hotel once that I booked with myself and my family. It's literally a hotel that's on a lake, and it's like floating on a lake, and it's fucking amazing. I was like, this is awesome. So you can get out and like swim in the lake and like, peacock, because my India also has like a lot of animals, and like, peacocks are big. So like in the morning, like in dawn and stuff, peacocks will like, come up to the windows and stuff, and it's cool. So I love traveling, man. I'm a nerd about traveling. Cancun's a beautiful place. Cancun's a really, really beautiful place.
That's cool. Well, shit, go ahead, man. Do your thing, brother.
Yeah, man.
Y'all take it easy. Salute to everybody.
All right,
man.
All right, man. Take it easy.